Stand up and let's give it for your VFX 2022 Varsity Football Pirates. administration, faculty, and students of Palatine High School, we welcome you as our guests to this game. Palatine High School and St. Charles North High School are playing this game for an agreement entered into by both schools. The schools and members of them have agreed to abide by the Constitution and by laws of the Illinois High School Association to ensure the highest possible standards of conduct in the interscholastic athletic program. The officials for this game have been assigned for approval of both schools. Our officials for today are Dave McGee, Brian Lowry, Dan McCucci, Donald Peterson, and Maurice McLean. We ask that everyone present today demonstrate an attitude of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, no matter what personal feelings of loyalty they may have toward one team or the other. Obscene jeers, the throwing of objects, and verbal invectives directed toward athletes, coaches, or officials have no place in high school athletics. Any spectator not displaying appropriate conduct will be asked to leave the game. Your cooperation is expected and appreciated. For your safety of those around you, Township High School District 211 and Palatine High School would like your attention for an important announcement. All District 211 facilities are equipped with life-saving automated external defibrillators, or AEDs. The nearest AED to the stadium is located by your concession stand. Thank you for your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand and remove your hats as the Palatine High School Marching Band performs the Star-Spangled Banner with senior vocalist Nanny Haig.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the guns bursting in arms, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave?
Welcome to the electric Chick Anderson Stadium for the first time in a year, as the same teams who met on week 1 in St. Charles last year are now facing here in Palatine, Illinois, and I am more than excited to call this game. I am Luke Jordan, along here with
Sean Adler.
and we got the St. Charles North Stars taking on Palatine Pirates. Last year, St. Charles North controlled the game, forcing interceptions on Dershnoff for a 24-0 victory. And how do you bounce back from that?
It's all about the physical state. They say it's in the mind. Sometimes it is. This is a physical game. These guys have a big line, and they always have, and they always will. So if you can beat that line, you're going to have a good shot at winning, Luke.
I mean, oh God, guess the attendance here. It is packed for the home opener. Nothing like a Palatine Frem game will be, but oh my goodness, there is a lot of people. It's been a minute since we've seen the atmosphere like this.
Home opener, it's a big night, Luke. You got to show out in the stadium.
Yep. My goodness. You know the rules, Varsity. It's 12-minute quarters. Same rules apply as JV. Other than that, we saw JV take a nice 33-6 win, led by Teejans and the Pirates on offense. An incredible defensive performance by everybody as well. They didn't get any interceptions, but they just held them every single time. Let's hope the Pirates do that. We're ready to get going here on PTV.
Let's do it, Luke.
Let's get started in here. Nothing more electric than the kickoff to open the season.
Gotta love the drum line playing as they're getting ready to kick it off. Oh, it feels good to be back, Luke.
Julian Navarez, the senior, is ready to get going. And in the returning spot, Anthony Taormina and Brody Geary. The hand raise is coming from Navarez. We're ready to go. And that ball is off. It's a squib to the right side. And Seven's going to return it. That was Alexander Venezuela. And they'll start in decent field position.
It's going to be a great game today, isn't it, Luke?
It sure will be. Luke Jordan, Sean Adler on the call. We're ready to get going here.
Now this defense, since last year, they switched back to a 4-3, a lot of cover 2. We're going to see 4 D linemen with 2 blitzing linebackers most of the time coming off those edges. It's going to be a lot more in the middle there. We're going to have some big defensive rushes, and I'm excited for it.
The North Stars are ready to go on 1st and 10. I believe that's Plum receiving the snap, and it sure is. Ethan Plum, the older brother of Matthew Plum, who played on JV earlier.
Big rush for the first.
He gives a rush,
First play of the game.
and that's a good start.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do a lot, Luke. They're hurrying it up here. Whoa, that should be a false start, but they're not going to call it.
Early, no call.
They're going to get good yards on that screen.
And it's a first down for the North Stars.
I
And
definitely saw a jump there. So that defense has to be ready. It's going to be a fast, aggressive game from St. Charles.
flag on the
Now
play.
there's a flag.
We don't know what this is on, and I believe this is unsportsmanlike.
It should.
On Olsen.
I think it's going to be on Coach Olsen. That is a horrible way to start the game. Sideline infraction to start the game. That is not the way you want to start it. And Olsen is going to let him hear it as he should.
In all fairness, he had the right to. They totally jumped the snap there. Call. Here's Plum, another handoff to number 6. He's blazing down the left side of the field. That's Drew Surges, the senior, getting a first down. An electric start for the North Stars.
Yeah, look at how fast they get up to the line here, Luke. It's going to be a lot to adjust to real quick. Look at the D-line.
A lot of offensive power. Here's another pass to Surges. Surges cutting down the middle.
They got to tackle, they got to pursue. JV learned that after their first drive, and they shut them down. You got to learn to pursue and be fast. This is a fast team. They run a lot of these big tight end sets. It's going to be hard to stop, but I think they can do it. And they got him to jump. Actually, because they snapped the ball there. There will be a false start on the defense. Another offsides call. That's going to be a big one. But we'll see if the defense can stop them. First down and 10. They get the down reset on that jump. It's going to be a lot of fast pace, and they're going to try to do that. They're going to try and freeze them. And it's a good strategy. You got to be ready for it on the defense, though. Watch that ball constantly.
Yep. Stars ready to go. First and 10 there, blazing down this field. Here they are at the 40-yard line. It's a underlooked pass to number 12, and he's going to blaze down the left side. Will Vask, the senior, getting down. Minimum of 8 yards there. And they are throwing it short, running it well.
It's going to be screen games and runs up the middle. We haven't seen too much of the outside zone yet, which is all their JV ran. Empty backfield right now. Another screen.
Another play, and Surges makes the catch.
And this D-line is not ready for St. Charles' speed. You can see them there. St. Charles' coach right now is telling them, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, because this D-line cannot get set in time. Wilson's got to get them together, and they got to adjust real quick, or things are going to get ugly.
Plum calling for audible. He's ready for the snap in the single back. It's another screen pass. A good tackle there.
Rocco Paddock on that tackle. That was a good one. You got to get low there. You got to take these receivers' legs out. Make sure that you minimize their yards after the catch. That's when they're dangerous. They don't go deep too often, but when they do, they're going to try and hit you hard.
It's a handoff to Surges. Surges a spin move.
That's
And
and that is the
back.
pursuit that you need as Palatine right there.
He swarmed back to the line of scrimmage.
You need that pursuit. You need those linebackers coming up as fast as they can. Safeties need to be ready. Third down now. This is crucial. They need a stop here.
Big third down here for Plum and the North Stars. Here's Plum, ready for the snap. The sun setting in the background, just about already set. Plum looking left side. It's a bullet to Surges.
Great breakup.
No flag on the play.
Great breakup by Ryan Wagner. That's why you put him in the middle right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Surges wanted a PI. He will not get it there. It's going to be 4th and 4 is what they face.
And it looks like they may be staying on the field right now. This is a very gutsy call. 4th and 4 on the 18.
Why not trust in your kicker? I don't know, but
I don't
maybe
know.
the Stars prove us wrong.
Let's see it.
3 wide receivers lined on the right side. Surges to the left of Plum. The snap. Plum looking right side. D-line
He got
pressure is
him!
there.
Takes him down.
Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams, how do you do, young man? That's a way to start the season.
Hello, test 1, 2. Do you hear me? We're hearing a report that our mic might be out. If you're hearing us, that's good. If not, that's not good. Anyway, we'll try to still go as if you can hear us. Quarterback. Oh, here's Dom Ball cutting back to the middle and still going and finally taken down.
Okay, we're good.
All right, we're good. Thought we were having a mic problem. We seem to be all right. Just had to reset it. Anyway, what you missed there, Dom Ball cuts inside and gets a 2-yard run from separation. Dershna and Ball in the backfield. Be a dominant duo throughout this season. Dominic Ball, Jr., getting plenty of D1 interest, along with Jalen Williams, who recorded that sack.
Jalen's actually a sophomore, though, Luke.
Sophomore.
I mean, he looks amazing.
Dershna forced to throw it away quickly. Nothing he could do there.
And number
Oh,
35.
and my goodness.
And we've
A
got
cheap shot by Angelo Bradley, and that should be a flag on the North Stars.
And if you take a cheap shot, Adam Heikkinen is not going to like that. You are going to do nothing but fire him up more and more, and that it's not something you want to do.
Yeah, especially with somebody who played with Adam Heikkinen on the lacrosse field.
And they'll take that penalty. That's a first down right there, Luke.
First
You can't
down, Pirates.
do that. You cannot be that undisciplined. You had a 3rd down and deep, and you're going to throw it away by taking a cheap shot at a guy. That is just not what you do. That is not what you do. Now let's see what the Pirates can do here, coming off that play. They need to get some type of big momentum play, and everything's going to fall into place. One play will set it free.
Branch motions in, the tight end / fullback. It's a handoff to Ball down the middle, and he'll get about halfway there if he's lucky.
Great push
A
by
solid
the
carry to get down the middle.
It's a very good
I believe
push by
it'll be
the
2nd and 6.
Yeah, I mean, this O-line, they're moving. They're moving fast, and it looks like they're in for an aggressive game. And if you look at the bottom of your screen, you can see Thomas Cronin. They've pressed it nonstop. Brody Geary has done nothing but play up, and it looks like he might play off. They're switching him off, actually. It'll be John Vendel covering him on the bottom there.
Coronas was quite the deep threat when Bostic got injured last season. Here's a handoff to Dominic Ball, blazing up the right side. Is that
and
a
he's gonna
first
step out early.
down? He cut it close.
It said there, and they're saying he stepped out actually pretty close. 3rd down
Just
and
about a
2,
yard
it looks
out,
like.
yard or 2.
3rd down and 2, it looks like. I mean, what do you do here, Luke? It's a 3rd and short. Do you establish your run game? Do you really try and get this first down right here, or do you go for a pass?
I would put your trust in Dom Ball, maybe try to run to the outside. I'm not much of a play caller myself. That's why I lose in Madden all the time. But
I agree.
Trust
I think
in your
you
best
trust in Dom.
talent.
They're
And
going to blitz.
It's
Blitz
a
right up the
quarterback
middle.
draw for Dershna, and I don't think he's going to get across that line.
I do not think he got that.
But
It's going to be close.
They're in a situation where you kind of feel that
It's
they have
very,
to go for it.
it's inches. It's inches, Luke.
Oh, my goodness.
It is less than a yard. You've got maybe a foot there between that line.
Less.
Now, this is a statement play right here, Luke. If this O-line can get this push, they're bringing Jalen Williams and Brian and Victor Martinez in. Oh, they got the big package out, Luke. This is exactly what you want to see in these situations. You put your biggest guys out there, and you say, try and stop us.
Well, here we go. Will they stop him is the question. Fourth in a matter of inches. And it looks like he'll get across.
It looks like he got the push, and he got him. First down, Pirates. What a run by that line.
Incredible play call.
It's a great play call. It's exactly what you want there. You get your big boys. You get Jalen Williams in there, Victor Martinez. And those guys will wreak some havoc for you.
Pirates moving down the field. Not exactly at the queen speed, but they're still moving. And it's a first down at the 48-yard line for Dershna and the Pirates.
Now they're going to drop.
Dershna gets the snap, looking left side, hits
Good pocket.
Branch, and Branch is aggressively thrown down.
That looks like.
And I think they're going to say that that's a clean play.
They're going to say
Venezuela
clean play.
gets the forced incompletion.
They're going to call that a clean play, but you cannot be draped over their shoulders. I'm telling you that right now, Luke. You cannot be draped over their shoulders.
Some of these refs calls have been controversial so far already. I don't typically complain about the officials this early in the game, but
I don't like to either, Luke. But when you're missing these calls, it's hard not to.
I mean, that's not even bias. He was straight up like.
No, you're a tackler, not a cape.
Yeah.
There's two things.
Branch motions in. It looks like they might run it to Ball here on 2nd and 10. Yes, they will. Ball avoiding pressure. Cuts outside, still going up the left side.
Great
down
play.
to the 35, and that's a Pirate first down.
Great run by Dom Ball. Look at that agility. Bounces off two different tacklers. Misses a few different ankle grabs, and that's a great run. That's exactly how you establish that run game.
It's truly an entertainment to watch a talent like Dominic Ball. He has such great field awareness, such great strength, and such great speed for his size. He is everywhere on that field.
And I mean, heck, you could put him on at safety. You tell him to play corner, he's going to do it all.
Yep.
He's the fastest guy on that field, and everyone on there knows it.
I've heard from friends about how he trains every minute he can, and it's looking to prove.
I mean, it looks like it pays off, Luke. Give it to him again.
Ball still going, and he's able to reach forward for about 2-3 yards or so. Tough to see from the angle here.
And I mean, their play calling has been great so far. Olsen's navigated this game perfectly. You got a good mix of run and pass. When Dershna gets a clean pocket, he's going to pick you clean.
6:10 on the clock here in the first quarter. We're about an eighth through the game. We were yet to see a score, but Palatine's merging their way into field goal range.
They're going empty here. They got a fullback in extra. Big stack, motion down in the backfield.
Looks like a run to me. It's a toss to Dom Ball. Jukes on right. Still going. And Venezuela's able to tackle him.
He just had a guy literally jump through him.
Yeah.
He pushed the guy off like it was nothing. Dom Ball, how do you do it? They're going to bring TJ in now. TJ Luckett. He's their backup, and he's very serviceable. It's almost like a Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt type punch because these two can both do it all in the backfield.
TJ's a beast as well. We'll see what he does here. As Dom Ball needs a bit of a breather, and I can't blame him.
Yeah, you definitely cannot get mad at the guy for wanting a little bit of a break. Yeah, Thomas down at the bottom of your screen. Nate's going to motion up.
Here's Dershna, the snap. It's a handoff to Luckett. Luckett with speed up the middle. And he's forced down at about the 26, and there's a flag. Penalty marker thrown at one of the players' helmets.
That was a very late flag, and that, I don't know who's going to be on.
Face mask on the defense.
And then I'm moving up 15 more for the Pirates. You can't do that, Luke. That's the number one thing you don't want to do when you're bringing down those running backs.
That's correct.
I mean, this sets up Palatine in a great. This sets them up in just a great, great, great spot. .504
on the clock in the first quarter, 1st and 10. The Pirates are marching.
Yeah, it looks like they got Branch in a Wildcat formation here.
Ship is sailing well, a low snap, but Branch is still going. Blazing his way down the middle, and that'll be just about 7 yards out from that end zone. That end zone looking real appetizing right now for the Pirates.
And I mean, that's your dream formation for Coach Olson. You get Don Ball in there, Nate Branch in the backfield. They don't know who it's going to. You got your bruiser and you got your speedster.
I don't even think I'm going to be able to touch any of those guys.
Oh, wait, Durst is up top of your screen there. Durst is playing receiver.
Is this a Nick Foles pass? Nope, it's another run. But it works! Nate Branch sneaks like a ninja into the end zone, and that's a Pirates touchdown.
You can mock him all you want. Barstool, St. Charles North, Nate Branch will come back to haunt you.
That is true.
And a great play call there by the Pirates. And Nate Branch said he takes that personally. Nate Branch does not let that slide, and personally, I wouldn't let it either.
I will say, there was a lot of trash talk on social media, especially towards that man, Nate Branch, and
he proved it all wrong right there, Luke.
He just hit a silencer. Navarez, I believe he missed that, and he does. Navarez misses his first PAT, but he'll have hopefully other opportunities.
And Luke, that is a great establishing first drive. That is exactly what you want to do. Give him a heavy dosage of the ground game so you can air it out later.
Yeah. And will you look at that student section? Can't really see it too well from over here, but it is quite filled to the brim here at Palatine.
The band, too. Everyone's getting into it. I hope to hear this song a whole lot more this season, Luke.
Me as well. Nate Branch, the first touchdown of the season. It's 6-0.
And Nate was actually selected by Gridirons to be Palatine's featured player of the year on their website. So, great look for him to start off the season with that touchdown.
Quick reminder that actually tonight on the Daily Herald, one of the top games to watch, and it's proven to be a good one so far. Both offenses with good drives, but the Pirates a slightly better one. Navarez ready to go after the PAT, slaps his helmet,
Julia.
gets himself locked in. He's kicking it off for the second time. A deep squib. Not a pretty good kick, actually, not even a squib. It's fielded, and oh my goodness, a good return by Geary.
And they get him down at the 35 there. That's not a horrible spot to be in.
That is a great return by Geary.
You'd like to stop him a little bit sooner, but that's a great return. Not much you can do there when he's got speed like that. He was flying. Now, Luke, what are you looking for out of this defense right now? What do you want to see?
I feel like the secondary is one of your weaker parts of the team. If they can just step up and the D-line keeps doing its job, I mean, I really got nothing to say right now. They had a pretty decent first drive. They just need to kind of work on the stamina a bit. They weren't really used to the no huddle. Maybe they'll be more used to it this time.
And if you look close to the top of your screen there, speaking of secondary, Thomas Coronas just checked in at corner. Him and Rocco Paddock are going to be playing both sides, along with Josh Reiswig rotating in.
Plum ready for the snap. It's a fumble. The ball is down. And I think the Pirates have recovered it.
Pirates
My goodness,
ball.
yes he did. Yes he did. Number 55, Philip Rolek. And that's an electric.
And that is how you respond. You miss a PAT, you go out there and you get that ball right back for your kicker. Great start to the game by Palatine. Pirates take over now. And look at this offensive formation. We got 5 wide to the left, empty backfield. Durst is all alone.
Are you ready for this Dominic Ball screen?
I am ready for the Dominic Ball screen. And it is a Dominic Ball screen.
Dominic Ball cuts down the left,
To the
still
outside.
going. First down, Pirates. The ball was stripped, but he was out of bounds, luckily.
And
A great
call the
strip.
man Tony Romo because he just drew that one up perfectly.
Drew Surges had the ball stripped, but ball was out of bounds. Ball and the ball was out of bounds.
I like what you did there, Luke.
Well, I have to explain. They might not know which ball I'm talking about.
Hey, good point, good point. All right, here we go.
Pirates all the momentum right now. 1st and 10 at the 15. 15 yards to go, and maybe they might have another touchdown. It's a handoff to Dominic Ball. Getting through traffic, and he won't get much, but it's more than nothing. I believe 3 to 4 yards.
One thing that Palatine's now athletic advisor loved to say, Mr. Arroyo, was 4 hard yards. You get 4 yards of play, you win a football game. That's exactly what Palatine's doing. They're going to run the ball and wear you down and make you pay. And if you look at the top of your screen there, folks, we got Ryan Donnelly up there at the top of your screen.
Yep, sophomore.
That is another one of those sophomore bring-ups.
Bright future for him.
Corona's on the bottom.
It's a handoff off outside zone to Dominic Ball, and he's just going to cut out of bounds. He didn't really get much there, as the defense read it slightly well. It'll be 2 yards. 2nd and 5.
And hey, that's okay. You've got 3rd down and about 5 yards here. 3rd and 5. So it's an okay spot to be in. It's not gonna come back to haunt you.
look
We
at
got
that.
the big formation coming in, ladies and gentlemen.
Victor, Rolick, and Williams out there, and it looks like it might be a wildcat play, along with TJ running into the play as Dom Ball needs a break. And
Dershna up
well-respected
top
break.
again. You got Grant up the top of your screen there playing receiver. Looks like Branch is going to take
Is
a
this a
wildcat
throw?
snap.
Nope, it's a wildcat play. Branch almost getting in again.
And I think he's got the first down there.
Absolutely. That'll
Yes,
be
he does.
a 1st and goal for the Pirates, and that's a big play call, a risky one, but it works out.
Great play there. That is a perfect way. And are they keeping the bigs in or do they come out? Those bigs are still in.
They're still in.
Dershna up top. Branch at quarterback. Luckett in the backfield with him. Donnelly in the slot. Hand
Another
to Branch
sneak.
again.
Branch almost there. Is he there? I don't believe
On
so.
the 1.
On the 1 yard line.
Good holdout.
2:50 left here in the first.
But Luke, I'm telling you right now, I don't think they can stop this combination 3 plays in a row.
It's not broke. Don't fix it.
No, sir. Dershna. It looks like it could be a sneak here. Dershna takes a snap.
Dershna getting across. I believe he's in. And yes, sir. He. What?
And he is down.
I can't not believe he did not get across that
He is
line.
not in that goal line. Wow. What a stop
He
by
has
St.
to be an inch.
And that
off.
ball is minusculely away from the goal line. Punch it in here, Pirates. Snap.
Dershna across.
And there's a flag.
There's a flag.
Oh, he is in.
But it's a touchdown
But
for
there's
now.
a flag.
But the crowd is silent. I believe this will be a penalty on the Pirates. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think it's on the Pirates here. I don't know.
That's
what
a
could
killer.
happen. But it is on the Pirates. I did not hear the call.
Me neither.
But it was on the Pirates, and it looks like they're moving back 10, so that was a big penalty. That is not what you want. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what the issue was.
Olsen not happy about
Olsen
the
is
call.
very, very livid already with these refs.
Yeah, you don't want to see that in the first quarter.
We do not. He is making sure that that ref hears it. Coach Prashon, Coach P, the O-line coach. And Olsen is livid. Coach Prashon's going to pull him back. Fun fact, Coach Olsen, when he was coaching at Conant still, was Coach Prashon's coach in high school. Prashon went on to play at Toledo, where he played with Kareem Hunt and Deontay Johnson.
Wow, that's cool. I did not know about that.
I love going back and watching his film because he was a monster. Paul Prashon, look him up. University of Toledo.
Dershna, 3rd and about 5. Looking left, Corona's covered heavily. Breaks coverage, but couldn't get the catch.
And there's the flags.
Flags are flying. It's raining flags here at Chick Anderson.
2 flags in the area.
PI should be the call. We'll see what they say.
And that should also be an automatic first down, Luke. That is huge. They gave them a first down on the 1 yard line. You have 4 plays to punch this ball in, and here comes big formation.
So they haven't changed the down marker. Is that a first or?
I believe it's a first down. Pass interference should grant that.
This is pass interference, correct?
Yes.
That motion.
Yes,
Okay.
that motion is pass interference.
Yeah. 3rd and 2. Okay.
3rd and 2.
All right. 3rd and 2 now.
Olsen is very confused.
Branch, the snap,
And he's going to get stood up.
and he's held.
It should
How
be a
is-
first down.
I-
Because pass interference grants a first down. Pass interference grants a first down. I don't think the officials know what's going on here. It should be first down on the 1 yard line. Wow. What a sequence of events we are witnessing right now, Luke. This is... It should be 2nd down from the 1 yard line right now. And they're calling it 4th and 2. 4th and 3, actually. They moved them back a yard. I don't know what
How
is
is
going
it?
on here.
All right, well, the Pirates are going
And
for
they're
it.
still calling it 4th down. Branch in the Wildcat. He's got ball to his left, Donnelly in the slot to his right.
He motions over a ball. It's a handoff to
It's
ball.
a sweep.
He's not there,
And he did not
and
get
they
it.
lose possession.
And it should be 3rd down. I don't know why these officials did not call that a first down. But it should be 3rd down right now from the 2 yard line. I do not know what sequence of events we just witnessed, Luke. But it should be a 3rd down. Instead, it is a first down for St. Charles North on the 3 yard line.
I am beyond amazed.
I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss of words right now. Well, now you bank on your defense, which this defense has already shown that they can make an impact. So let's see it again.
They're doing well so far, and Plum faces a challenge being all the way backed
From
up
the
in his
3,
own end
you
zone.
can't run this ball. In no sense does it make to run this ball. I do not see a run coming out here. I see them trying to pass, and that's when you make mistakes.
Pirates look like they're in a zone. They motion over. Stars motion over to the right. It's
To
a
keep it
quarterback draw. Almost held at the end zone.
And he should have him in the end zone.
And that should be. He will be down at the 1 yard line. That is
And
correct.
he is
That's
down
correct.
on the 1.
And then that was actually a good call by the ref that he was down at the
He
1.
did make it out of the end zone. He did make it out of the end zone. It is on the inch yard line, Luke.
Very
this
close.
is as close as it gets.
He was down at the 1 yard line though, whether you like to debate
he
it or not.
barely snuck out of that. Wow, that could have been very, very bad for him.
That could have been horrendous.
I mean, and Luke, there is nothing like this crowd right now. They
Oh,
are
they are.
on their feet after every play.
Feels like they're in the play. It really does.
I mean, you might as well say we're at SoFi Stadium right now in the Super Bowl.
Single back formation. Plum.
They're going to hand it
It's
off
a
again.
handoff in their own end zone, and they luckily
He
get
got
up to
it.
the
He got
5 yard line.
He got
A
out.
risky play call there, but it works out for the North Stars.
Very risky call.
I don't get the single back call there, but it works, so I guess you can't criticize it. And that will do it here for the first quarter. At Chick Anderson, your score 6-0 Pirates.
Volunteering at Palatine High School is a great way to stay involved as your kids get older. Register online to be a PHS Pirate Booster volunteer today at phspirateboosters.com. Delicious hot happy drink.
Alrighty, welcome back. We're ready. It's 3rd and 7 for the North Stars in a tough spot. I feel like they have to punt it from all the way back here, unless they get super duper close.
Unless you're within a yard or two here, I do not see them going for it.
Fans on their feet. Plum, it's a jet
Reverse.
sweep to number 4, and he is stopped
Shut
in his
down.
tracks. And the
Number 22,
defense.
J.D. Wardle in there in a flash.
Defense reading that like a children's book. Incredible read there. And by the way, a quick disclaimer. Earlier, it was not a pass interference. It was apparently a holding call,
Which only results in a replay of the down. So that's why it was a third down.
So yes, we apologize for slandering the refs, but I think you could have called pass interference there anyway.
I definitely think you could have.
And
are they? Okay, they're punting. They're punting.
he's way out. I mean, he was almost in the back of the end zone, and Corona's going to just let this drop.
He almost just pulled a Dan Orlovsky and ran out of the back of his own end zone.
And look at that. 34-yard line is where the Pirates will start their voyage. 11:11 on the clock. Make a wish. Pirates possession. It was a disappointing end of the drive last time. Barely falling short at the goal line.
And Luke, they are set up in prime position. This is a great starting spot. On the 34-yard line, this is exactly where you want to be.
34 yards from the end zone. Dershnaw ready to go. Dominic Ball to the left of him. It's the snap. It's not a run. It's a screen pass to Thomas Coronas. Coronas, good speed, and that's the type of speed we saw all of last year. He had some incredible catches against Conant and many others.
He had almost 700 receiving yards last year. And I mean, he's just going to improve even more. That run after the catch speed is deadly.
10:43 on the clock.
Let's see, we got the shotgun here. Donnelly out wide at the bottom of your screen. Coronas on top.
It's a handoff to Dominic Ball. Dominic Ball through pressure, still going, and he's finally down. Not a bad run at all.
If you look at that hesitation, he plays so much. I'm going to give him an NFL comp that might seem kind of controversial. Miles Sanders. The way he sits, he can advance himself, and he sits in those spots, and he just waits to make a jump cut. And that's exactly what Sanders does. You could almost call him a Le'Veon Bell, although Le'Veon would sit behind his backfield for a few seconds. That's not exactly what Dom's doing here, but it's pretty close.
Ball goes from the wide receiver position to the pistol running back. It's a play action. Dershnaw got to avoid pressure. It's still rolling out to the right. He's going to scramble.
Ooh,
and is tripped up there by number 7. A great tackle by Venezuela. We've seen him all over the field so far. But Dershnaw still a great job avoiding pressure there. Almost got sacked.
And I mean, that just shows you how brutal this game can be. You get a free run and your legs are getting taken off.
Scary game for sure.
Now, if you look on your left side here, we've got trips. We got our 3 receivers to the left here. You got Thomas at the top of your screen. You got Connor May. Connor May is going to be playing closest to the line, and Nate Branch in the slot. At the bottom of your screen, you got Donnelly.
Dershnaw fumbles
Looks
the
like a
snap,
bad
but he's
read,
scrambling.
but he's
He
gonna
is
walk
into the end zone.
For a touch.
Pirates touchdown. We did not see that coming as Dershnaw fumbled the snap and
look,
said,
that was originally a misread. He was supposed to hand that to T.J. Luckett, and he waltzed in like it was nothing. What a play. Grant Dershnaw showing him what he can do with the legs.
and it looks like they'll go for 2 here to try to put themselves back at 14 points.
And Luke, this is about as good of a start as you can have.
Except for that one end of the drive, but hey, they make up for it here.
That was definitely
9:08 left in the second quarter, and the Pirates are on the board for the second time tonight. Can they increase their score by 2 is the question. Dershnaw, an ISO throw, and it's intercepted. And they will stay with 12 points.
And you know what? That's okay because you have a two touchdown lead right now. And that is perfectly okay. But you cannot let your feet off the gas.
Yep.
They got to keep it going. And if they keep this pace, they're going to be perfectly fine. It's a game of pacing, Luke. It's exactly what it is.
Once again, 9 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the second quarter. We've seen a good game so far, and just kind of like how the JV game narrative is going, the Pirates are just slightly outplaying them, and we saw that in the JV game as well.
Exactly.
JV won 33-6. Maybe it's a sign.
And I mean, the amount of discipline that you need to go through to be a Palatine football player, Coach Olsen puts you through so many tests that you just know. You know that you cannot be undisciplined, that you cannot make a mistake that's going to cost your team yards, especially with penalties.
Yep.
Now St. Charles looks like they're set back here to receive this kick.
Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses plays in the background as the kicking team getting ready to put the defense in a hopefully good position.
And Luke, that's what it's all about. It's a game of chess. These St. Charles is playing checkers. You're on a chessboard with some checkers pieces. You got to be moving around. You got to be ready. You got to be fast. Quick thinking.
Hands in the air. And we're ready to go. Navarez, a squib to the right, and I don't think he got the contact he wanted on that. That'll bounce out of bounds, and that'll be a flag. That'll go at the 40-yard line. Not great. And I think Navarez has just a tiny bit of first game back jitters. Do you recall who was the kicker last year? Was it Wadlowski?
It was Bobby Wadlowski.
So yeah, I mean, this is his first time playing at the varsity kicker position. It's kind of a big deal. And
I mean, he played on JV last year. I was on JV as well. And I mean, he was money. I think he missed one kick all year because it was blocked. And he was almost perfect for the entire season.
Yeah, I think he's just mentally challenging himself a little bit. Hopefully he gets out of the little slump he's in, and I think he has the potential to put some through the goalpost and into the end zone. Maybe some touchbacks.
Yeah, I mean, he has the leg for it. I saw him hit a 50-yarder in practice once, and I mean,
wow, my goodness.
He has the leg. Now this defense, they've gone back to the cover 2 with the 4-3, like I was saying at the start of the game. And it has been proved to work so far. You've got Ryan Wagner in the middle, who I mean is a force on his own. But you also add J.D. Warder, you have very physical corners. Your safeties are great. And that D-line, don't even get me started on it.
Plum gets the snap, looking right, rolls out to the right as well, trying to avoid Jalen Williams.
Down he goes!
Oh my goodness, I would be pooping my pants if I saw Jalen Williams chase at me like that.
Williams, welcome to varsity, young man. And he has shown that he is ready to be here. He's actually listed as one of the top players to watch in the MSL West this year. And I mean, you can see why.
And that long wingspan wrapped him up like a Christmas present. Oh my goodness. What a wrap there by Jalen Williams, and it's 2nd and 15. Plum the snap. Eyes are everywhere, and he throws to the P on the turf. Nobody there. I think somebody ran the wrong route there.
I think they had to, but it had to have been a miscommunication because that throw was nowhere near a receiver.
It was like that, that Kirk Cousins throw where like the receiver runs the completely wrong route.
Yes.
Yes.
That is just like it.
Well, not exactly. The throw wasn't that deep, but yeah.
You know, Plum, he kind of reminds me of Kirk Cousins. You know, he's good for a game or two, and then he kind of falls off. So I mean, that's what we're seeing so far.
This is his first game now. I mean, like I said, you can't.
I mean, he was a freshman on varsity last year, and he played great. They went 5-4, but that's only because they had super hard matchups.
They went 4-5 actually, but yeah, I mean their schedule.
4-5, yeah.
Their schedule was.
Their
goodness.
schedule was like painstaking.
Palatine on that schedule probably would have went 3-6. With all due respect.
It was. I mean, we were both great teams.
They went to overtime with Batavia, who was easily one of the best teams in the state. I mean, they were a dominant squad. They're not playing like they were last year right now, but that can still change throughout the narrative of the game.
That can very much change.
It's 3rd and 10 now for the North Stars. Plum gets the snap. Got to make a throw, and 11 catches it, and he will get across the marker for a first down. Great catch there by Zachary Priami. the senior.
That is a momentum killer right there. The defense had him on their toes, 3rd and 10. You can't be given that much of a cushion. I think that was, I don't exactly know who was in coverage, so I'm not going to credit anyone with that. But
it's no huddle offense.
And
this throw is way wide.
And Plum was just absolutely driven to the ground. Tommy, or that's not even Tommy, that's Philip.
That's Philip Rolick.
Philip Rolick took his own offensive lineman and threw him into him.
Wow.
I mean, that's some strength right there.
That is scary strength from Rolick.
And I mean, this defensive line right now is making this O-line pay. They have not let up this entire game, and that's exactly what Coach Olsen preaches. So I'm sure he has to be fond of his D-line right now.
Single back. Plum rolls out to the right. Faking a throw, and he's still going. He's going to scramble, and he gets a couple of yards there for sure, at least 5.
Ryan Wagner almost had him at the line there. That would have been a great stop, but Wagner still slowed him up just enough to let his teammate get in front of him. He wasn't going to take a hit from he was not willing to take a hit from Michael Tokoc coming down there at safety, which I don't blame him. If you saw there, in on pursuit was Derek Nicholson. I mean, he could totally break out this year. I could very much see him as one of those breakout players.
It's a no huddle. They got to do something. 3rd and 6.
Incomplete.
And that is an incomplete
Thomas
ball.
Coronis in the coverage. And that pass was intended for Taylor Mina. And, I mean, that one was just, he tried to go back shoulder, and he just wasn't ready for it. You got to be on the same page with your receiver, or nothing is going to work with. As you can hear the band getting the crowd ready. It's always fun to be out here in the stands, isn't it, Luke?
It looks like a punt at the moment, but don't be surprised if there's a fake.
As you hear someone in the crowd call out for that fake.
Very loud.
Very, very loud. You know,
And
we need those types of fans, though.
Well, he makes a good point. You never know with the St. Charles play scheme. It's a punt. And it's coming to Coronas. Coronas fields it at the 6-yard line. He cuts inside, but swarmed by the defenders. And the ball is loose.
And you can hear those St. Charles cowbells going in the wind.
But I believe Palatine's on top of that. And yes, that is number 22, J.D. Wardle.
Possession there, but that's a little bit dangerous.
Wardle was on top of that ball. Otherwise, that could have been very bad.
And Luke, I gotta ask, because I've heard so many opinions from the students. What do you think of these new jerseys?
Ooh, all right. I'm going to give you my completely honest opinion. I like the Ohio State design.
I do.
It almost, just for a minute, it feels a little bit basic. You know,
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I 100%. I 100% see what you're saying.
I think I like them better than the JV jerseys.
I do too. I would agree. I think the Ohio State look is totally clean with the stripe.
I tell you what, they should have added a black number outline. Here's TJ. Look at oh my goodness, the agility of a cheetah.
I mean,
My goodness.
He's been using that spin move since our sophomore year. He came here, I don't know what school he came from, but he came here our sophomore year, and he has been tearing it up ever since. He was a star on JV as a sophomore. He switched off with Dom last year, and now he's doing it again this year.
Yep. 7:20 on the clock here in the second quarter. We have gone through almost 17 minutes of play.
They're going to run a QB
And
draw
the Pirates
here.
a quarterback draw
Good
that
play
I
call.
wasn't even ready for, and not a bad play
that
call
was
at
a
all.
great play call. That's exactly what you do. You catch them on their toes, and you wait to pounce.
Move the chains it is. .704 on the clock.
And I mean, this game has been so physical so far. I love the physicality of these two teams out there. If
Daniel
you look
check.
on your screen, you got bottom left there, you got Ryan Donnelly up top, Coronis in the slot, Connor May, and down against the line is Nate Blanche. I mean, that is your dream receiving core right there. And you would even tossed in Tyson Moore.
Yep, Tyson Moore has not gotten a rep yet. It's a deep throw to Coronas. Does he get it over his corner?
He
Yes,
does!
sir. He
Thomas
does.
Coronas!
And that catch is ruled complete.
Thomas Coronis, how do you do? My goodness, young man. Put him on a poster.
What a dime by Grant Dershnaw.
And I mean, we've seen Thomas do that for years now. He did it on JV as a sophomore. He did it last year when Jake Costa came down, and now he is the true number one, along with Nate Branch.
I love that about Grant Dershnaw. He's not scared to make those deep throws. He has a lot of confidence in his throwing arm, and it typically pays off, just like that play to Thomas Coronas right there. Dershnaw,
Good
quick throw to
screen.
Ball. Ball's got a lot of room. He cuts outside and almost breaks the tackle of Surges.
If he breaks that, Luke, he is gone. If he
But-
breaks that, there is no one touching him, I promise you.
Surges stuck onto him like glue there. Great tackle. Now you can go home and say, Mom, I tackled a future D1 running back. It's not easy.
And that's his only highlight of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
A couple good catches.
He did. I'm giving him, I'm shortening his credit there. He's had a good night.
Dershnaw.
Oh! Whoa! There was definitely some defensive lineman movement there.
No call on the play. The ball's at the 37.
Wasn't
5:56 on the clock. Dershnaw,
Another
quarterback
QB
draw.
draw.
He
And
gets
he's
some
up still.
separation. He's grabbed by the jersey that time.
I mean, they can't stop that. That's what you do.
And incredible.
If you get him into a short yardage position, it's so hard to stop that QB draw, especially when you aren't expecting it. When you're on that 1 to 2 yard line, you know it's coming. But when you don't expect it, it is the biggest thing that'll catch you off guard.
Respect by Nick Jenko there, who made the tackle, helped Dershnaw right back up on his feet. He was like, I grabbed you by your jersey. I'm sorry, man. I could tell there's
That's
a little bit of a sorry there.
yeah.
Handoff to, oh, never
Dershnaw,
mind.
Read option.
Goodness, that read option fooled me.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. I gave Don Ball a Miles Sanders comparison, which is honestly not even fair. I'd probably go more of a Saquon Barkley.
Yes, I like
think
that
that's a
way
great,
better.
That's a great compliment. What would you give Grant Dershnaw?
I don't know. I've never really studied quarterbacks that much. Name me a quarterback that has a lot of confidence and decent mobility. Like
I think for me, the #1 standout is Joe Burrow. Just how high he holds himself and how high Grant can do that. He can come out there and make those throws with no fear.
Yeah.
I think that is an amazing thing that he's able to do. I can see a Joe Burrow. I can see you were talking about mobility, but still having that big arm. You can talk about a Josh Allen, a Justin Herbert, someone like that. Who loves
Hear me
throwing
out.
that
Hear
deep
me
ball.
out.
Okay.
Dark horse comparison.
Okay.
Marcus Mariota. Maybe
I
the
like
slightest
it.
bit.
I like it.
I like
They're about the same size. Mariota's actually pretty big for a quarterback. I mean, you could definitely throw out a Mariota comparison. But I think Grant is a little bit less run heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just what came to mind. I don't really know.
No, I mean that's a good comp. That's a very good comparison. I would totally agree with that.
Mariota and Barkley in the backfield. Just kidding.
That's a dream tandem right there.
That'd be pretty cool, though.
We got a flag here, and it's all sides on the
Offsides.
defense.
On the North Star.
That's the discipline I'm talking about. That's a free first down right there on the second and short.
Yep.
That is the last thing you want to see if you are St. Charles North. 5:26 left in the second quarter here, and the Pirates are just slowly driving down this field. And I mean, it is working. It is very efficient. We've got 12 points up 12 zip.
It's handoff to Don Ball. Don Ball down the middle. Finally tackled. Gets about halfway there to the marker. 5:18 on the clock here left in the second quarter. Ball to 15.
That's a great stop right there by St. Charles. You want to do whatever you can to slow his momentum down, because once he gets going, he is hard to bring down.
And yeah, and if you tire him out, we got TJ. So, I mean,
It really is a Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt 1-2 punch.
it's not the highest entertainment, but I like how we're calling plays right now. A lot
Exactly.
more run heavy with two very solid running backs. I like where we're going right now. A couple Wildcat plays that were hard to stop at first as well. So I've liked it. It's a handoff to Don Ball once again. This time he stopped in his tracks pretty well by the D-line. Soren Eriksson, one of the main tacklers there, the senior.
And I mean, this defense is, we got a hurt Pirate.
Uh-oh.
Someone down. Who is that? Is that Don Ball?
I do not believe
No,
so.
no, it's
Dom
not.
is on
Dom's
the,
standing up on the top of
Dom
the
is on
screen.
the left side.
77. That is
That's Ryan Kick.
Kidd.
Uh-oh, that's not good. He's a good old lineman.
And that is really heartbreaking, because Ryan just came back from an injury.
Yep.
He came back earlier this week and was so excited to be back at practice.
And you can see the hand hands on Jalen Williams' head in that corner there. You can tell he is not happy. It looks like Ryan is walking all right. I think he might have.
He's walking with a limp.
It doesn't seem like anything super serious, which is a good thing, but also not good that he's still injured. Kick limping it off, I think.
Yeah,
He might be all right by the end of the game. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy.
You see him on the bottom of your screen walking down there.
Yep.
And here we go. Pirate offense back out there. Who's the new lineman in? It should be the center.
Dershna, the snap. Another handoff to Dominic Ball. And they're holding him up quite well right now. I don't even think he got a yard. Maybe a yard.
They're bringing in the big guns again.
Oh my, it's 4th and 1 actually. He got a lot more yardage than it looked like from the single.
My apologies. 4th and 1. And they're going to bring the big formation in.
And the big dudes are in.
And this is where your offense makes a statement. You say, we're going to run it down your throat, and you are not going to stop us.
3:48 on
Branch
the clock.
in the Wildcat.
Branch, the snap. Oh, he's held up. Incredible defense by St. Charles. Wow, we did not see that coming.
Wow. And we have a Pirate down on the field.
I think it's Jalen. That's not good.
And it is Williams. It's Jalen Williams down on the ground. He doesn't seem to be in too much pain. It just seems like he can't get up. It could just be those early season cramps.
That we have seen that happen.
I mean, do
He
you remember
looks
last
like
year,
it.
week 1 against St. Charles? I think we had. There you go. He's back up.
Yeah.
Running
Look
off
at him
the field
go.
with no issue. Jalen Williams. It must have been a cramp.
It had to.
Because he got right back up, and that student section gave him a nice loud roar when he got back up there. Jalen Williams. He's quite the character, too. Great guy off the field. Love to watch him play.
He said to compliment him on the broadcast, so there you go, Jalen.
There you go.
You've been playing great. I think you have 2 sacks or something like that already. You're a beast right now. Plum.
It's a pass.
A throw. Oh!
What a hit! Josh Reiswig, come get you some.
And
Josh Reiswig looking like Cam Chancellor out there with that hit.
Will Vask, an incredible job eating up that hit and getting right back up. Personally, I would be stretchered off after something like that.
Definitely. And they're going to quick snap.
Surges, gets the screen pass, and he's able to get a first.
Good pickup there.
There's starting to become some liveliness in the St. Charles bleachers as well as on the bench. And now it's another first down for Palatine. It's another screen pass to Surges. Surges tries to make a juke, and he's held up by Paddock.
They got him. Paddock and Tokoff in line for that one. And Nate Branch, I mean, you see him run out of the field every other play. He wants to be in so bad. I mean, he actually just received an offer from the same school that former teammates Mitch Larkin and Jamari Major go to. And I mean, I think the defense just got called for a jump there.
Yep,
Offside.
Tommy Hauser there got caught. And it'll be a first down. First and 10, Sinkelbeck formation. It's a play action. There's a
He has
couple
a deep
open
shot.
options, but he decides to go deep. Almost intercepted by the hands of Tommy Elter. The backup quarterback playing safety this year. Almost got it.
That is some great pass coverage right there. He read those eyes, saw where the ball was going, and stretched out fully for that ball. That's exactly what you want to see out of your safeties.
Elter, a great job breaking it up. Oh, we would have loved for him to catch it, but doesn't happen all the time. So now they face second and 10. Gun formation.
They're still in that 4-3, 3 linebackers down there.
Plum, the snap, looking right side, got a scramble. Rolling out to the left, the defense is on him, but he's still going. And he's finally taken down after getting about 6 yards.
And they're going to definitely got a couple holding calls there, Luke. This O-line is getting really grabby. As you can hear the fans. You can hear the fans not too happy about that.
Going into the no huddle very quickly. Plum looking outside to Surges. It's a screen pass to Surges on 3rd down, and it's successful, and he's still going. Finally down at the 37 or the 36.
Great play call. One thing with Palatine's corners, they're very small. No, I'm not discrediting any of them because Rocco and Josh can both lay the boom whenever they want to. But when you get these big receivers, they've got Zach Priami out there, number 11, bottom of your screen, and he's just able to box out really any corner that he wants. It's so hard to stop those screens.
Yep.
You can see Sturgis behind the line again. Looks like they might go to him again here.
Good drive for the St. Charles North Stars so far.
Another one. I mean, they're going to feed him. Sturgis is just, he's powering through right now. This is what St. Charles needs. They need that big spark, and Sturgis is going to be that guy.
Yep, and they're going no huddle. 1:30 now left in the second quarter. It's still 12-0, but St. Charles are going to take off those zeros on the board. It's a slant to number 11, and he makes the catch, but tackled heavily by a combination of Rocco Paddock and Aiden Weimer.
Rocco literally just picked Priami up. Him and Elter just came together and laid him down. I mean, that was about as good a tackle as you can get right there when you're a smaller corner. So it looks like I think we have a timeout here. Timeout at Palatine.
I honestly like that call.
It is a good call. Get your defense a little bit of water, get them rested up, make sure they know what they're playing against. Olsen's going to be in the middle of that huddle.
Might not feel like it, but there is some North Stars momentum
There is. There definitely
in the
is.
vicinity.
This team, they're heating up. They're trying.
And I mean, absolutely no disrespect, but why are they called the St. Charles North Stars? I've never really understood that. No dissing, but I don't really understand the point of that. Anyway, there's my quick rant of the day. Anyway,
No, I would agree 100%.
You're lagging on that. You took
A little bit.
Were you deep thinking?
It took me a second to process that.
Still timeout on the turf. Plum now on 1st and 10. Motions over number 80. That's Soren Eriksson. Now he gets the snap and rolls out to the right. He's got to make a quick throw, and he sure does to number 4, Jake Medital, the junior.
I mean, this defense, they gotta really put up a good stand right here. I want that D-line on a sack right now. I really would like a defensive, just a good defensive pressure here. This is all Palatine needs to get some of the momentum back.
Plum. He was looking deep for a minute, but instead he makes a short throw to Surges. Surges cutting through traffic and getting in for the touchdown. What a job by Drew Surges to avoid the tackles and get to the end zone.
He just single-handedly scored them an entire drive. That takes some guts right there. And Surges has single-handedly, with one drive, brought St. Charles back into this game. There's a minute left in the half here. Palatine's going to get it back with probably around 53, 54 seconds, I would predict. Maybe even a little bit less. So we'll see what Coach Olsen tries to do going into half. Number 16, Hunter Lisko on the kick here.
Lisko getting ready for the PAT. Penalty marker on the turf. I think that's on St. Charles. It's a false start on them for sure.
They're going to have to back up that PAT.
Lisko now lining back up for the PAT. He's ready to go, except from 5 yards farther
Lisko,
away.
snap
Lisko.
good, hold good. Rocco almost
yeah,
blocked
that is a
but
beautiful,
it is
beautiful
good.
PAT. .101 left here. I mean, what do you think? You think they go aggressive here? They do get the ball to start off the second.
it's very much a tough call because part of you wants to go deep and part of you wants to take those big shots, but the other part of you wants to just play it safe because you do get the ball back after half.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach Olsen tries to do here.
Maybe just start the rushing game, and then if it starts to do well, maybe just start going to passing. I don't know. Just try to slowly march your way down the field. You have 2 timeouts. So
Yes, two timeouts, minute of time. Very much manageable. This is a super manageable situation, especially with a guy like Grant Dershno, who's been playing quarterback up on varsity for 3 years. This is very, very, very doable. But let's see if Olsen is really going to employ them to get down there and get a touchdown. Back deeper, Coronas and Ball. Ricewig and J.D. Wardle. A little bit ahead of them, playing those up back positions, just in case of a split.
Liska, after kicking a nice PAT, boots this one, and that is a wonderful kick as it goes to Coronas right at the 5-yard line. It's a fake lateral. Coronas showing off his wheels, cuts through the middle, and a very solid kick return as he'll get to about the 28.
Cut. I like the ingenuity. I like the fake kickoff, or the fake handoff. That was good. And what did I say? 54 seconds left in this half. That is very, very, very doable. Let's see if Olsen's
TJ's in the backfield. Looks like Dom.
Dom's on the sideline right now. He's not up there.
I wonder if he's... I don't think he's going to go in.
I don't know. We will see.
He's sitting on the bench.
Definitely lucky. To his left.
Quarterback draw, and there's a flag on the play, and
it's going to be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That is one too many men on the field. So that'll be a penalty. Because you cannot have more than 11. I hate to inform Central as well.
That'll burn 5 seconds on the clock.
It should give Palatine, I think, either 5 or 10 yards. 5 yards.
What?
5 yards.
For the Pirates.
Yep.
No, we moved up.
So
They said it was on the Pirates, but I think it's on. Yeah, it's on St. Charles. Yeah.
First and 5, clock is rolling because it was a run play.
Lots of whistles all over the place.
And I don't know what happened first, a penalty or a timeout.
The clock went to 40 seconds.
St. Charles is going to take a timeout. They're trying to slow it down for their defense.
Interesting.
That is definitely an interesting move, considering you don't want the Pirates to have more time. I mean, this game, Luke, has been great so far. This has been a great game. You can see the student section nice and packed in there. Everyone excited for the first Friday Night Lights of the season.
That's about half of it.
Yeah.
It keeps going. It's a lot.
We have a lot of stands. You see the cheerleaders in the bottom left, hyping the crowd up. Look at them. They're in the air. One of them almost fell. There's 3 in the air.
Waving to the crowd, and they're back down.
It was
to
great.
the floor.
Great formation. Now they're waving. Great formation. And look at that. That's about as good as it gets right there, Luke.
And now they're back on the field. Ready to go.
Dershno now in the shotgun. He's got TJ to his right, 2 receivers to his left, 2 receivers to his right.
Gets a snap, and he's looking deep. He knows he is, but the pressure gets there quicker than he imagines, and he's hit hard at the sideline. Now that is a clean play. As much as I hate to admit it, Aiden Zosher places a nice hit there on Dershno. Clock should be stopped.
It's not.
Why isn't the clock stopped?
Why is the clock not stopped? The clock is winding down. 15 seconds.
What?
10 seconds left. And the Pirates are still just looking to call a play here. They might just give it into the half here. Yep, they're going to go to the half.
Interesting.
They will take it to the half.
Well, I thought for sure that time would have stopped. I appear to be wrong. That'll do it here for the first half at Chick Anderson. Your score, Pirates 12, Stars 7. enjoy the halftime show, and we'll be back in about 10-ish minutes, I believe.
No, I believe it's a little bit longer.
It's a little bit longer?
For varsity. Varsity's a little bit longer than halftime.
Sounds good. We'll see you then. Enjoy the show.
That's my cousin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's halftime show performed by the best band in the land, the Palatine High School Marching Band. The Marching Pirates are led on the field by drum majors Rhea Iron and Frank Firebird. Drum majors, is your band ready? Please enjoy this year's marching band field show, the music of Green Day. You'll hear some of their most well-known songs from over the years in our performance, including Holiday, Good Riddance, Time of Your Life, and Still Breathing.
I see. Okay. Very important role.
We're not going to do it.
These next two stadium hits are sure to get you fired up. For the season, enjoy Varsity Color Guard's performance to the White Stripes, 7 Nation Army. Up next is Varsity Pines as they perform to the Led Zeppelin hit Immigrant Song.
See what the coaches are doing? Quarterbacks out there practicing kicking extra points. It's embarrassing to be doing that at halftime unless the other guy got hurt.
Settings are messed up. There we go.
please stand up once again and join us for the Palatine High School fight song. Loyalty. Again, let's give a round of applause for the people who performed in the halftime show.
Thank you. Good job.
Calling all Palatine High School alumni, please join the Palatine High School alumni group on Facebook. This page will be used to let PHS alumni of all ages know about important PHS events and activities, fundraising, and it also can be used to share class reunion plans. Thank you.
Alrighty, welcome back to Chick Anderson. We're here for the second half between the Pirates and North Stars. Sean and I have called 6 quarters of football. We're in the home stretch here between these varsity teams. It's currently 12-7 Pirates. At halftime, Connor May was actually warming up PATs in case he needs to replace for Julian Navarre. So maybe we see Connor May take some PATs. Connor May is also one of those guys who can really take any type of anything. If we actually pan the camera real quick, you can see in that middle, Connor May, that's the one in the middle, as he was working on lining up PATs. Now it looks like he's also still lining up PATs, but field goals. And yeah, it's been a very good game so far. I mean, Sean, what are your takeaways from this game?
Well, I mean, I think this game has been super physical. These two teams are going at each other head to head, you know, smashing helmets. I mean, it's been a great game, and it's going to continue to be. All you got to do is be aggressive. Whoever is more aggressive in this game, which most of the time, football is 90% mentality and 10% physicalness. 90% of that time, if you're smarter, you're going to win. That's not the case in this game. These two teams are going at each other, and it has been so entertaining to watch.
Yep, I couldn't agree anymore. I'm feeling my voice start to lose it.
Oh, so am I, Luke.
I'm going to give you the best call I can.
Hydrate up, everyone.
Let's send you over to the camera now. Sorry about that.
Good idea.
Says that there's about a minute until kickoff on the clock.
Gotta love the warm-up music, dude.
Alrighty. Buzzer sounds. We are ready to get going. Second half, third quarter.
Let's do it, Luke. Let's get the football going. That's what everyone's here to see.
Temperature has dropped 7 degrees since the start of this game. It's currently 67. And this dark night sky under the lights, Friday night.
I'm telling you right now.
Not a big fan of school. I like this part.
Yeah, this is about the only upside of going to school. Stay in school, kids.
All right.
I think it's been a great night, Luke. The weather's been beautiful, clear skies, as we are ready for the Pirates to receive the second half kickoff. And if you notice, Dom Ball isn't on kickoff return. Just thought I'd point that out.
And it's a short squib, immediately picked up. And not bad yardage whatsoever. It was a short kick, so he couldn't go much anywhere with it. Josh Reiswig.
It's a good return. Get what you can with what you got. Dom Ball is in there at running back, though. That's a good sign. I was a little bit concerned there when he wasn't in for the kick return.
And he's ready to get rolling. He's had a good game so far. 11:56 in the third. Gun formation. 3 on the right. Dershnaw finally gets a snap. He looks short. Oh, and immediate pressure coming from the edge. And this will be a sack.
That's that left tackle spot. That's that quarterback's blind side. He can't see what's coming to him.
Soren Eriksson charges into Dershnaw for the sack. And that sets him back at 2nd and 26.
And that old line, they just have to
19.
They have to be able to hold through a play action pass.
Scoreboard said
if they can't do that, then it's going to be a tough night.
Scoreboard said 2nd and 26. I apologize. It's actually 2nd and 19. I was going to say, I didn't think he got sacked with the 16 yards, but now Dershnaw. It's a short throw to Dom.
Screen.
Can Dom make up for the loss of yards? Yes, Dom's going through, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage and even more. It should be about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
That is your key to winning this game, Luke. Get the ball in that boy's hands.
15-yard gain. 2.5 fantasy points in PPR.
Nice.
Gotta love having Dom on your team. They should do Palatine fantasy.
There should be like an MSL West fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I would play in that.
Me too. I think a lot of people would. Dershnaw. An out route, and it's dropped by Ryan Donnelly, the sophomore.
That's that first game jitters, man. Your first game up on varsity.
He was on freshman team last year, so it's a big jump.
Yeah.
Didn't even get to play a snap at the JV level.
And he was on a freshman team that is so used to winning. You saw with JV 33-6. I mean, they were so used to winning. They just came out and expected to win. And on varsity, that is never just giving you.
Yep. Best teams in Illinois even lose a game. We beat Maine South last year.
Yeah, I mean, you had a number 2 seed in the state come to your house and you beat them. That is such a tough loss for that number 2 seed, and it's such a confidence booster for the higher seed, for the lower seed.
Dershnaw sends it deep, and that's a pretty good punt, but it bounces backward, and they got to get on that ball. Branch right on top of it at about the 28-yard line.
Branch and Paddock swarming there. Thomas going for the returner. It's a great scheme.
And now the North Stars a chance. Even a simple 6-point touchdown gives them the lead.
What is your key for St. Charles in this half?
Run the ball. I mean, just keep giving Drew Surges all the reps he can.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
He's doing very good.
He is tearing this defense apart. He has single-handedly brought them back into it. So if you keep feeding Surges and they can't stop him, that's going to be a big-time issue.
Ethan Plum. I forget that he's a sophomore sometimes. He is a tall man. And
they got the screen set up for Surges.
Sends a step back throw to Surges. There goes Surges, and like we said, that's all you need to do, and they're already at the 50-yard line.
Open space, he's a cold-blooded killer. I'm telling you. That dude is scary when he's in open space. He's just like Dom Ball. They are both lethal when they have a couple O-line on corners in front of them. That is a deadly
very scary for the Pirates defense right now. They look for Surges
and
again, and
he read it.
Tapped up Josh Reiswig.
Josh read it.
Good read.
The entire time. That's what you got to look for. If you see Surges lined up even a foot behind that other receiver on the line, and he's in the slot, you should 100% be gauging that screen. They want to get him the ball as much as possible, whether he's in the backfield or out wide. So you need to watch where he is constantly, and you need to know where you're supposed to be. 2nd and
10. Plum, low snap, able to get it and throws it immediately, and that throw is also too low.
Good breakup.
Taro Naina couldn't get his hands on it.
Reiswig on back-to-back plays, blowing up a pass, blowing up a screen and disrupting a pass. I mean, that's about as good as it gets.
Philip Rolick limping his way to the sideline, and he's now on the turf sitting down. I think he got injured.
You never like to see that, Luke. 9:40 left here, 3rd and 10.
And I think it's a cramp. They're stretching him out. Hopefully it's a cramp. Nothing worse. Plum now steps back. He's looking deep. And that is way too low.
Great coverage by Paddock. Even if that ball was overthrown, Paddock was not going to let him near the ball without committing a penalty. That is exactly how you want to play it.
Paddock, incredible job staying with him, giving him a couple slight shoves, but nothing that's pass interference worthy. He played that perfectly.
And I mean, yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. You need to shut down Surges, and if you're ready for those deep passes, they can't do anything. Once you know that they have to pass, they are not going to be able to pass the ball on.
Hunter Liska. 9:35 left in the 3rd. This is a punt confirmed, and it's going back. Ball still rolling, and this is not ideal. The ball's going to be down between the 4 and the 5.
4-yard line. What a punt. That is exactly what you want to see if you're St. Charles North. That is the perfect spot for that ball to be in.
A very tough condition for the Pirates to get out of here. 95 yards of turf left before they can get that touchdown feeling. 9:22 left in the 3rd quarter.
Both running backs in the backfield here too, Luke.
Yep. Luckett and Ball. In between Dershnaw, the tall man. It's a handoff, an outside zone to Dom Ball, and he's held at the line of scrimmage, if even.
Good stop.
And it'll stay 2nd and 10.
Is really coming back in this game, as they have someone sitting on the turf there. Number 80.
That's Soren Eriksson, and he's been a big help on defense. This would not be good if he was hurt.
Yeah, he really has. It looks like he's back up. He's all good. Trainer's going to jog out just to jog out. You're going to have to take him out for a play because he sat down. That's the rule. If you look like you're hurt, you have to come out for at least one play. So this is when those pro quarterbacks in the NFL, they attack those players that have to come in for a play. So that's what you got to look for. The 43, Andrew Danielcheck check.
Danielcheck in for Luckett. I wonder what position. I think they're going to put Danielcheck in a fullback-like position here. He typically plays linebacker. So, yep, and they're ready. I think they're going to run this guaranteed. And the blitz is going to come in.
Yeah, they're definitely blitzing.
I don't really like that run call, and it doesn't turn out to be much. Uh-oh, Thomas Coronas now down. Coronas can't get up. And once again, I hope it's a cramp.
That's all you got to hope for.
This doesn't look like one at all.
No, he's getting up. He's getting up.
Okay,
It's a cramp.
Oh,
Is that him yelling?
no.
I
There
thought.
goes somebody in the crowd.
Yeah, no, that's a cramp. He's back up. He's walking. He's good.
Good to see he's all right.
I heard a yell. I thought that was Thomas. Oh, there's Tyson Moore.
Tyson Moore.
Moore's going to check in. And
on
Moore
the
was a
field.
star on JV last year. I mean, the kid put up amazing numbers. So it is good to see him get his rep on varsity. Good for him.
It's
He
third
really
and
deserves it.
6.
He works hard for his spot. He
Third.
deserves to be out there.
3rd and 6 for the Pirates.
Now you look for a pass. I don't think they're going to play action. I don't know if you'll like to hold them for play action. You might have to just go pass here. I don't think they win it on 3rd and 6 inside the 19.
Dershna, the snap,
They
and he
do.
fakes it. He's going, and I think he got it.
I think he got that first.
What a play call and what a read by Dershna. He gets the first down.
Well, I got to tell you about that QB draw in the first half. You always got to be ready because they're going to throw it to you when you're not expecting it.
First and 10 now at the 17 this time. It's a 5-point game. Dershna, low snap, but he's able to read option, and he goes nowhere. And there's a scrum between Moore and Geary.
Moore's going to keep his composure.
Geary throwing some late shoves, as well as
Moore's gonna
Moore.
keep his composure. He's a great, great player. You do not want to see him get kicked out of the game for shoving someone around. He's a great player, high value. Do not throw it away just because someone's showing you and you can't do that.
Indeed.
Trips to the right side.
2nd and 10. It's got to be a pass. Is it a screen? No, look at Branch. Branch is open. He's going. The 50, the 40
Nate
with separation.
Branch down
the
the
20,
sideline.
the 10. Touchdown Pirates.
He is in! Nate Branch! He took the barstool post personal, ladies and gentlemen. Nate Branch! Have you a day, good sir? Wow. I mean, that was a perfectly placed ball. You could not have put that pass anywhere else.
Dershna playing a wonderful game when he has to throw the ball.
And
Many state that there's a debate if Dershna should lose his spot. And I mean,
I think he's
it's
put
not
on a
any
show
negativity
tonight.
towards Dershna. There's a lot of good quarterbacks near his talent level, but the way he's playing tonight is really solidifying his spot
Yes.
right now.
He has done such a good job tonight that it is going to be hard to give his spot to anyone else.
And they really need this 2-point here to put themselves into 20 points instead of 18.
Yep.
It's an empty. It's an ISO ball. It's
Oh my
caught.
goodness!
It's
what?
caught.
Connor May! What a catch!
Connor
On
May.
his head! Connor May! My goodness!
Wonderful catch there by May. 7:35 left here in the third.
As it looks like the officials are coming together.
He was in.
He definitely got both feet in.
He got one. That's all that matters.
No, it's 2 in high school.
These two.
2 in high school, 1 in college, 2 in the NFL.
Oh, then he might actually be out.
He dragged the second one. As they give it to him, 20-7.
And it's a 13-point deficit. Excuse me. $27.
And I mean, Nate Branch has put on a show. He was telling teammates once he saw that St. Charles North was making fun of him, he said he was taking it personally and he was going to make sure that they knew that he had played against them. And he is showing it right now.
2 touchdowns.
1 rushing, 1 receiving. And he is just staking his claim on why he is the best. I mean, I think he's probably the best tight end in the MSL West at least.
I don't know of anybody that could be better.
I don't know of anyone that comes close to him. Connor May kicking off here, not Julian.
May getting the kick. And that's what he was warming up for at halftime. And this is a deep boot. I love this kick. Oh, but it's going to be a touchback. Almost landed where they wanted it to. But still a wonderful kick.
Look at how excited special teams coach, look at how excited that special teams coach just was. He was so excited that Connor just got that into the back of the end zone. He was jumping up and down the sideline. That's what you'd love to see. I believe that's Coach Morrison, I believe. And, I mean, he has the right to be pumped. That was a great kick.
It's 1st and 10 now. Can Plum keep the North Stars in the game? There's still plenty of time left to play. It's a short throw. Whistle blown.
And he caught the ball on his knee.
Wow.
Once your knee touches the ground, you are down. And he's going to lose 3 yards there. Oh, 2-yard loss. My apologies. Still, can't be going backwards like that.
Surge is wide open on that pass. And you got to cover him. Just because they had a couple bad plays doesn't mean you can't lose track of him. He's the star player on this offense right now.
The whistle's being blown still. I don't see a flag on the field. Oh, it looks like there's a false start on the offense.
Wow.
So back it up 5 more. That play is wiped out.
2nd and 17 now, correct? Now they face 17 yards between them and the first down marker. 7:10 left in the third quarter. Ball on the 13-point game.
A lot of 13s there.
Gun formation. 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Gets the snap. He rolls out to the right. We knew that's where he was going to go. He makes a deep throw, and what a throw.
What a catch.
To Drew Surge. No, that's not Drew Surges. That is Anthony Taramina. Haven't seen him get too many targets, but right there he makes a beautiful possession catch.
That was a great catch, and they're hurrying it up here. They are really trying to push this pace now. Rocco just dove to get off the field. They almost had too many men. Safeties are shifting, Tommy and Michael.
It's a handoff to Surges. Surges cut his inside, and he only gets about 1 or 2 yards there.
There's a flag.
There's a penalty marker that just hits the turf.
These refs and their dramatics are kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're shooting step-back threes out here. 6:44 on the clock now.
Call him Steph Curry.
And now Davion Farrow. Looks like he's hurt. It's another flag on the offense. The discipline sending them back once again. But Farrow is not in good shape right now. And this, I don't know if this is a cramp.
I can't tell. If they're over the walk, it's a cramp. Yeah, his leg must be cramped. He was grabbing like the outside of his right leg. So right where his knee was. So that must have been an interesting cramp spot.
Gotta bring the pickle juice out here. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, Olsen loves to pass it out before the games. Pre-game pickle juice. There's also just that staying hydrated aspect. Make sure you drink between drives, stuff like that. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone at home, please stay hydrated. You know, you don't want to get too thirsty. Don't want to, get dehydrated. You cramp up really bad. It's happened to me. It's happened to everyone. You don't want to get cramps, especially when you're dehydrated. They hurt. So, just a quick PSA for everyone at home. Make sure you're staying hydrated.
Put it on a frame. Incredible quote.
Thank you.
It's 1st and 25. Yes, you heard that correctly. 25.
I haven't seen an offense this backed up since the Chicago Bears last season. First and 25.
But with honestly how this offense has been playing, I think they can do this. I really do. As long as they don't get a penalty here. Plum got to make a quick throw to Surges, and Surges is zooming off again, and it'll be about 2nd and 14 now. 11-yard gain, most likely.
That's a good pickup. It really is. 3rd and 14. That's a very good pickup. Super manageable 3rd down now, especially with how many yards you get off the catch with those screens to Surges. Now the question is it that point in the game where if you don't get this, you're going for it? Even if it's just an incomplete pass, you just got 4th and 14.
Lots of secondary deep at the 50-yard line.
Yep, padding.
Excuse me, there we go, the camera's back. No worries, it happens. Plum scrambling right. Got to avoid a tackle, and Trey Widlowski is able to take him down with the assistance of Nate Branch. And I think that they will go for it here. Maybe.
Plum's still on the field. Nope, he's coming off.
Watch the fake.
Yeah, they're definitely punting. And look at that student section. They are up and at 'em.
Electric over there.
I mean, this
Electric
is
as can be. Here we go, the punt.
punt
That's
is
up in the air. And that's going to bounce to the 28, I believe. Was I right? Come on, was I right?
Let's see.
Yes.
28.
God, my
Luke
vision,
Jordan
my
with
vision.
the correct prediction.
Not on my parents' vision, I'll tell you that for sure.
I mean, he's the human GPS. I mean, what can he not do? He knows exactly where the yard markers are.
Play football.
Good answer. All right, Pirates up here now.
It's 20-7.
Interesting formation we got here. Dom.
5:39 the clock. Dom to the outside. Got to cut in. Avoids a tackler. And a little bit of a scrum there between Adam Heikkinen and number 48, Angelo Bradley. We've seen Angelo Bradley in a couple scrums. 5:16 on the clock now.
Counting down here. I mean, all they gotta do is play. You need to keep playing to win. That is the key to winning football game. You need to play to win constantly. You can't play to not lose. There's a difference. Playing to not lose is just playing conservative and run the ball 3 times, punt the ball. You don't do that.
There we go. Dershna motions over Branch. It looks like a run. No, it's a short pass to number 18, Ryan Donnelly, who's immediately thrown out of bounds. And that's not ideal. But they're still
Great
running
coverage.
the clock here. Nope.
You got to whistle again.
Pause
Someone's
now.
crazy.
Can't tell the number from here, but it's somebody on the North Stars.
I believe that's Brody Geary cramping over on the Palatine sideline.
He's been a pretty good player today.
He has been. He shut down a couple of really nice plays. Yes, that is Brody Geary.
Kudos to him. Hope he's all right.
We're hoping it's just a cramp. You never wish injury on anyone, no matter how severe. You can see him there on the bottom left of your screen, just sitting there. Looks like it probably a cramp. However, at this point, I don't know if they'd have to get up in there. There he is. Get up. There you go. You got it.
There we go.
And he's up and he's walking.
And something about cramps in the air tonight.
Yeah, it's that first game back. Not everyone knows how to fully prepare. And you can hear the student section chanting out that it is time for the freshmen to go to bed. That's always been my favorite.
Oh my God, I
chant.
thought they were saying "Let's go Palatine."
They're saying freshman bedtime, not let's go Palatine, Luke.
I was like, when did they ever say "Let's go Palatine"? And I was like,
It's just about 9:30 p.m. That's when you tell those freshmen to go to bed.
23 to be exact, and it's still 67 degrees here in Palatine.
Clear skies. It's a beautiful night.
3rd and 12. It's quite the distance. Can the Pirates pull it off? Dershnow looking way left. He's got to scramble out. He's rolling out near the 20-yard line.
Block here,
Is he
gets it.
going? He's going, and he's got that first down. What a play by Grant Dershnow, sending people into the splits near that sideline.
Wait, they might not have called that a first down. They might have said he stepped out. They're calling it short.
Wow.
Wow.
What? I mean,
Wow, I definitely
the officials
thought he
have a
was
better
past that
angle than us there. I thought he was in, but tough angle. So I mean, they face about a yard or two. I think a yard to be exact. They're bringing out the punting squad.
Yeah, you got to do that here.
They only have 10 seconds to get ready and snap it. They got to get moving. Nobody ready to return the ball for St. Charles North. They got to get rid of this ball, and it's going to be a timeout probably.
Palatine's going to take the timeout.
Yep.
And, I mean, that's a smart decision here.
Timeout by Palatine. 20-7. 3:57 on the clock. Getting a little bit cold, I will not lie. Just about 16 minutes left to play. So Palatine punts the ball here. If not exactly a direct question, but if you're Palatine's coach, I mean, what are you saying in that huddle out there right now?
Well, what I'm saying is that we need a good punt coverage. We're going to get this ball away. We can't give up a big return. We need to stop their momentum because right now they just stopped us on the 3 and out. We're giving them the ball back right after they stop us. And they had a good drive going with surges. So I think the biggest key is just shutting down any momentum right now on this return.
Yep, and here they are. Dershnow is going to punt the ball. Here's the punt. Dershnow ready. He's not throwing it this time. He's kicking it, and that's a heck of a kick going down to the 20. It's fielded well by Geary. Geary, some incredible agility
that's what
displayed.
I just said. You can't give up. You can't give up that big return.
And it wasn't a big return, but a profitable one for sure. He went from what was about the 25 to the 37, a minimum of a 12-yard return from what looked like he wasn't going anywhere. Great job by Brody Geary.
Not a huge return there, but that can seriously get this offense some momentum. He got out of a situation that could have been really bad. If he would have let that ball roll, probably would have gone 10 to 15 more yards. So it is a very good thing that he picked that ball up, didn't bobble it, and got a few yards out of it.
3:43 left in the third. Plum got to get this offense going for the North Stars. He's got to scramble away from Hauser, and he makes a wonderful pass to Drew Surges. Penalty marker on the play. And it looks like Surges reaches across for that first down. If not, he might be off by inches.
It could be a face mask on Palatine here. It's either a face mask or it could be a block in the back here, Luke. Could be a block in the back here, most definitely. But it could also be a face mask, which would be detrimental to Palatine.
Penalty on St. Charles. He tapped his head. Is that, what is that?
Illegal man downfield is what that's called, Luke. When you got an O-lineman on a pass
O-lineman
play.
block. Yep, I get those all the time on RPOs in Madden. I don't pass the ball on time.
Yeah, that happens a lot in Madden. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Luke Jordan has never beaten me in Madden. Just wanted to clarify
I
that.
never played you.
Shh, they didn't throw that part. Anyway.
Ball will now be at the 32. It's 1st and 15, and that is huge for the Pirates.
Yeah, that's a great thing. I mean, they did just give up that play, but the yards don't count against them. They need to bounce back here and get some good pressure.
Plum looking left side. Nope, it's a deep ball. Look at that wide open. Is he in?
And he's going to call him incomplete, I believe.
Incomplete pass. And the cheers.
Incomplete.
The cheers out of the St. Charles student section
turned to
Sounds
size
like a moment of
very
silence.
quickly. They went from being super loud to silent in seconds.
Talk about a mute button.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what was going on there. 3:08 now, and goodness, I mean, these North Stars are literally a couple of steps, a couple of disciplined plays away from really being in this game.
That was a great throw.
And there's a good slant
Did you
throw.
just see that throw? He was looking straight into Surgis's eyes and just no-look that on the slant. That was a great throw. That is some Patrick Mahomes type of throwing right there.
And now it's only 3rd and 9. This defense needs to be strong here. 2:45 and the clock's running. Third quarter, 3rd and 9. Big moment here. A game-breaking moment.
It's going to stop here.
Plum. Lots of options. Surges is there. He makes the catch and he is hit hard. And they're going to call it targeting. As Surges is down.
I mean, you hate to see a player get hurt, but I do not think it's fair to call that a targeting. I don't think. I mean,
He was
going to hit
stumbling.
him. I don't know. It was very close.
Is that an ejection is what they look at here?
I believe it is. I believe targeting in high school could be an ejection. Depending on the
I think
severity
in
of the
almost
hit.
anything, yeah.
Yeah, the severity of the hit, it depends, I believe. Who are they going to call the targeting on here, though?
I couldn't tell who laid the hit from this angle.
I could not either.
Nobody's walking off the field. So, nobody...
They're coming over to tell Coach Richter, though. But this is going to be a big gain off the penalty.
Oh, no. My goodness, they are basically moving across the entire field. This is not good
And
for
this
the
offense
Pirates.
is still trying to hurry it up out of a penalty break.
2:21, 3rd quarter.
Let's see what Plum does here. From under center.
Motions over Erickson.
They are gonna
Ball
run.
snap. It's a handoff. Great hit there by number 12, Aiden Weimer. There to stop the running back in his tracks.
That's exactly what you want. You want those guys firing out and hitting as hard as they can off the line.
Objective completed as they stopped. I believe that is, I cannot tell the number. Did you see the running back's number? I thought it said 38, but I don't see a 38 on here, so. Yep, it's 38, and look at him go up that right side. The power back is getting the first down. And momentum is increasing for the North Stars with 1:47 left. The time stopped.
Yeah, this is we have another injured Pirate.
Student section starting to move down with the team, and yes, somebody's down. This is not good. Can't tell the number. And this looks concerning.
Yeah, this one doesn't look that good. I think this is more than a cramp. Could that be Phil Rolick? No, it's Michael Tucker.
It's not good. Glad to see he's all right. He's walking.
Yep, he's walking. It looked a lot worse than it was. You see him on the left of your screen there walking off. It looks like there's a lot of cramps tonight. I mean, it's getting down there. That's the biggest part of week one, is staying hydrated and being fully prepared for a full game. Because you practice all summer. You practice at the start of the season, but you don't play a full game.
Yep.
It's all that endurance.
The ball will be placed at the 24-yard line.
Minute 47 left in the third quarter.
Big possession for the North Stars. They line up in the single back. They motion over number 12. He goes to the right side, and it's going to be a handoff to number 38, who's been a beast so far. Hit hard this time, stopped in his tracks, and that was mainly by Nate Branch, the all-around beast.
I mean, he is everywhere tonight, Luke. 2 touchdowns.
He's
got
walking with
couple
a slight
technical
limp,
losses.
but he appears to be okay.
Stretching his leg out. He should be good. You know? Still in that 4-3 look. Haven't switched out of it yet. Linebackers in coverage. I mean, Palatine has always been able to teach linebackers to play.
Plum looking right side. That's a first down catch by Taro Mina. And they move the chains. Wait. They don't? 3rd and inches. I thought for sure. I thought for sure he got that, but yes, he did possession catch it and kind of just went right down. But the way this offense is moving, they should be able to get this first down, whether it takes 1 or 2 plays. They have been moving. And there's the quarterback sneak. And yep, he's going to get that first for sure.
Yeah, he got it just at the last second there. That was actually pretty close up until the end.
It's just so difficult to stop a play like that.
Especially on 3rd and inches. And they are in the red zone here. 31 seconds left on the 13. Time is ticking. So they're going to try and hurry up and get a few plays in here for the next quarter.
Probably 2 more plays left. It's a
Surges.
handoff to Surges. Surges avoids traffic and
Wow.
gets down to the 3.
I mean, this guy just does not stop. He's been consistent this whole game. And we have another Pirate down. 2 Pirates down. Jalen Williams and someone else. Oh, Jalen's
Cramping.
up.
Jalen's cramping.
That's correct. Jog it off, big boy. Jog it off, Jalen. There you go. Daniel check it.
Jalen does not like to show that he's hurt. He'll be hurt 1 minute, he'll be jogging it off the next second. Tough guy, for sure.
Definitely. I mean, he's going to be on so many colleges' radars.
He's only a sophomore, but he's taller. I think he's the tallest player on the entire team.
I don't doubt that. Maybe Connor. Maybe Connor May. Probably still taller than Connor.
Final play.
Surges,
It's a
he's
wildcat.
got it.
Surges dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Stars. And it's a 7-point game, and the PAT can bring it within 6, maybe even 5 if they go for 2. And what a way to top off the 3rd quarter for St. Charles North, as it's just a touchdown away. Liska lining up the PAT. 3.4 seconds, so the kickoff will probably be the last play of the quarter, unless it goes straight out of bounds, and Liska has been a dime at kicking those. Incredible job.
Now you got to respond to it. If you are the Pirates, you got to respond to it.
They'll come down to this kickoff. It's now 20-14.
.4 seconds left. I mean, this kickoff's going to be the entire quarter, but this is going to be a close game. I said it would be a 1-score game, so I am not surprised at how this game's playing out.
Alrighty, well, at the quarter break, I'm going to try to use the bathroom, and if I don't make it in time, we'll have Sean do some play-by-play for a bit. I shouldn't be any later than a minute in, but yeah, my bladder's been incredibly small tonight.
I think he's gone to the bathroom 3 times today.
This will be the 3rd time. This will be the hat trick.
Not a hat trick you want.
Six.
Tyson Moore deep to his
6-point game. And that ball is sent to Moore. I think Moore's going to let it go, and he will. Good kick there by
So
Liska.
they will actually preserve the 3
and
seconds on the
I'm
clock.
going to use the bathroom. Have fun, Sean.
All right, thank you, Luke. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Adler here. Pirates are starting on their own 25. Luke's going to be back pretty shortly, hopefully. 3.4 seconds left. Pirates up 6.
First and 10 on their own 25. Let's see what Coach Olsen has them do here for one play. They're lining up in their base set here. Branch in the slot. Krishna takes the snap, hands it to Dom. Sweep to the left side. Dom is going to get stifled at the line of scrimmage. And what a stop by St. Charles. And that is the end of the third quarter. The score is 20-14. Palatine leads St. Charles North. And I mean, this game has been super physical. I mean, St. Charles North is really catching on to Palatine's scheme, how they're running everything. Sean Adler here once again. He'll join me back very quickly. Palatine has kind of been stifled recently at the start of this second half. They scored their touchdown to Branch, but other than that, they haven't done much. They got to get that run game reestablished with ball. That's the biggest part. I think that we need to just get some more quick passes in there, get them to Branch, get them to Thomas, Coronis on these just little slant routes, maybe a few goes with Branch. Not much, just very simple football, just to get them back into the rhythm. And St. Charles Northwise, keep feeding Surgis. If Surgis touches the ball and scores another touchdown, you are probably going to win this game. Surgis has brought them back into this game by himself. And I mean, it's impressive what he's done tonight. Him and Nate Branch, I believe, both have 2 touchdowns. This game has been very, very, very good so far. It's going to come down to the wire. Anyway, here we go. Sean Adler, let's go to quarter. We go back. Start of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter once again. Dershna in the shotgun. He's got trips to his right, trips to his left side. He's going to motion Branch to the right. Dom Ball in the backfield with him. Dershna's going to take the snap. He's going to scramble around. Dershna, not much room, and he's brought down. Great tackle there. And I mean, they read him like a book. Dershna had nothing to do. They knew it. They had a guy sitting there containing, waiting for him. I mean, that's about as textbook as it gets right there when you play contained linebacker. Here we go. 3rd and 8. 11 minutes, 37 seconds left. Ball on their own 22. They need to get to the 30 for a first down here. Grant Dershna. He's going to tell his line the new play. And here comes Luke. Luke is back. Dershna takes the snap. He's going to look deep. Fire it. He's got him. Connor May with the big first down catch. And Luke Jordan is back, ladies and gentlemen. Only a couple.
Oh, I got you. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Fourth quarter. 10:51 on the clock. I am out of breath from running up the stairs.
I'll play-by-play you again. I got you. All right.
Take this one.
Dershna on the shotgun. Leg pump, catches, gives up to Luckett. Couple yard gain on the play. TJ Luckett, not much there. And I mean, this defense, they were doing a really good job while you were gone, Luke, up until that pass to Connor. They had, Dom had an outside zone play for the last play of the third quarter. He got caught up. I think he got a yard. I think he lost a yard, actually. And then Grant had to scramble out. Nothing open downfield. Grant had to scramble. Contained linebacker right there, took him down easily. So up until that play, they were really containing him.
Well, here we go. Dershna on the gun. With Luckett. Pass blocking.
He's got him.
A deep throw to Dominic Ball. He drops it.
Dom Ball.
And he's going to be hating himself for that one. Hopefully he can get it back on another play.
Now it's all about how you respond, Luke. And the crowd chanting Butterfingers, even though they are losing.
Well, that might not be for long. They do have some momentum
Dom
going
Ball
right now.
owns their poverty school anyway. Grant Dershna with the snap.
Dershna looking out left to
Good
Luckett.
screen.
Luckett going. Hit hard, and it'll be
Oh,
fourth
he's
and
very,
inches.
very, very close.
Fourth and inches. I think he's inches short.
He's going to be just barely short.
Yep.
About a yard short.
Yep,
looks
it's a
like.
yard. I think you got to go for this.
I think you do.
You have to.
Put the bigs in and run this ball with Nate Branch and the Wildcat.
And it is quiet. 4th and 1.
This student session has just completely been shut down.
This could make it or break it. As much
Yes,
as I hate to
this
put the
really
pressure
could
on
be.
this play, this is
The crowd is on their feet.
huge.
I can feel the stands shaking, ladies and gentlemen.
Motions over Branch. It's definitely a run. It's a bad snap. And
And
St.
St.
Charles
Charles
will
North
get the
recovers.
ball. My
In
goodness.
a bad snap.
The pressure was on too much.
Wow. Wow. I'm at a loss of words right now. Wow. That is a huge blow.
And the
this
momentum,
defense needs to step up now. They need a big play.
Needs a stop here, but it's really hard to do that with sophomore Ethan Plum and Drew Surge is in the backfield. Gun formation, 3 receivers to the left. He's looking right side instead.
Big hit by Rice.
And a good hold by Ricewig, only giving him so many yards. Nonetheless, a good catch by Taro Mina. 9 minutes, 2nd and 7.
And they're really trying to push this pace still.
They want to get going.
They really still want to push this pace.
On the snap, it's a handoff. Surge is very close to that first down marker. And it should be about 3rd and 1. Almost closer than in a yard. And this is not ideal for the Pirates.
3rd and 1, they are still hurrying up here.
No huddle, taken to a whole nother level. Catches Jalen Williams.
Wow! He did not cross the line. He moved and he did not cross the line. He's allowed to move. Wow. I don't believe he crossed the line of scrimmage there. You're allowed to move on the defensive line. It's the offensive line you cannot move. Once you're set, you can't move. The O-line or the D-line, you can move as long as you don't cross the line of scrimmage. I don't believe he did. But, you know, it's the ref's call, not mine. And Surges is just going to take
Hand
it.
off to Surges, and he's moving. This is not looking good for the Pirates whatsoever.
It really isn't.
No huddle once again, but there's 8 minutes on the clock. Just trying to catch him off guard at this point. 2nd and 1. I'm guessing they're going to run it to Surges. Who would have known? Jalen Williams on top of him.
Make up for
Like
it,
he's
Jalen.
horseback riding him.
Make up for it, Jalen. 4 Pirates on him.
Great tackle by Jalen Williams.
I mean, and
But
now
it
we got another
appears Davion Farrell's down again. Another cramp.
Another cramp.
Oh, it's like a clap.
I mean, cramps really killing both teams tonight, mainly the Pirates. These cramps have just been out of control.
Is this a timeout?
The clock is running. They have
7:36 with the running
15
clock.
seconds. 10 seconds to snap on it. They better get set.
Wow, that looks like they might run it here. It's
Search for
Wildcat
the
formation, penalty marker on the play.
And if this is on the offense,
this
it's coming
should
back.
be on the offense. I don't see how.
They could get a false start here.
Yep. Is that what is that?
Illegal formation, I believe.
Ah,
Illegal shift.
legal shift. And that is huge.
Yes, they needed that.
And that'll move him back to about 3rd and 7. And another make or break play here. 30-yard line. 7:20 running clock. 2014.
Oh,
This
Luke,
is way too close, and my heart should not be racing this fast for somebody who's watching
Search
in the
at the
stands.
top of your screen. Look for a screen to them. They have 38 in the backfield.
It's a quick throw to 38, and it's dropped. Couldn't hold on.
4th and 7 forced.
And this is huge.
What a play, Luke. I am as well. And it's not because of the Colts.
7:02. 4th and 7.
Look for that freeze call. This could be the game, Luke.
This is everything. Louder than I could imagine. Plum rolling out to the right. Gotta make a pass.
Incomplete!
And it's incomplete.
Incomplete!
Pirates ball.
He had him open, and he missed it.
Now, you burn clock, get a field goal, you win the game. It's that simple. But it's not that easy. What do you think's the play scheme here?
I mean, I want to say play conservative because that's what my mind tells me, but you need to get out of this spot. You cannot afford to punt the ball to them right here. You can't do that.
Whistle blows. Timeout.
Do you know where that originates, Luke?
Huh?
The timeout? You know
Yes,
where
I
that-
know the
Okay.
timeout. Chance.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Do you know where it originates?
No.
You don't? Okay. So I'm gonna tell you this little story time with Sean. When the Chicago Bears had Soldier Field being renovated for the first time, when they added all of those extra stuff on top of the pillars and everything, they added all those new seats.
Yep.
They had to play at the University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana. And so whenever the box announcer would say there's a timeout, everyone would say where, asking if it was at Soldier Field or at U of I. And he would say on the field, and everyone would say, oh. So that's why you always hear the timeout, and everyone always says where. It's
Do you
because
know what year that was?
huh?
What year was that? Do you know?
No, I don't know exactly when they were having the field renovated and stuff. I quite honestly, I don't know, but I know my stepdad was going to games at the U of I. So he would watch them play down at the U of I. So
That's cool.
yeah, so it was probably early 2000s if I had to guess. I could be completely wrong, but I'm just tossing a guess out.
Here we go. 1st and 10, the first snap for this offensive possession for the Pirates. 2 running backs in the backfield. You could guess it's going to be a run, and you're probably right.
No, it's a
It's
pass.
a play action. Quick pass
Show
to
the
Luckett.
TJ.
Luckett's open. What a play call.
Great play call. Very risky because of that linebacker sitting there. But I mean, this game is really coming down to the line.
Yep. No question. 6:25 left in the 4th. Big snap here. It's a run to Dominic Ball. Can't break the first down marker. And this is going to be a nerve-wracking 3rd down for the Pirates.
Yeah, they need this. Yeah, they need this first down here. It is going to be who can stop who. Can this O-line get a big enough push for one play to solidify this game? I can't say solidify, but
I would personally call quarterback sneak here.
oh, I definitely think it's
Luckett's into the game and Dom Ball's out.
I think a surprise QB draw here could be very good.
I have a feeling, but that's
it
risky.
looks like it is.
It's got to be some sort of run, and it is.
Looking up the middle.
Get
He
that
got
first
it.
down. He got it for
First
sure.
down.
The clock moves.
What a play.
Each team
TJ
2
Luckett,
timeouts.
put your head down and go get it. What a play.
2 timeouts each side. Still way too much time on the clock. Way too much. I wish this game were over already, and I don't say that too often. This is not good for my heart rate. This is not good for my health.
Yeah,
this is not good for my anxiety. I'm not trying to complain, but I mean,
this game is.
I'm losing it over here. I'm not gonna lie.
Luke and I are both shaking behind this table. It is way too close.
It's just
which, as it was supposed to be, this was not supposed to be a gimme game for either team.
This many say this is the hardest game on their schedule.
Yes.
I have to say easily, looking at the Max Preps rankings, not that they're all right, but you get a slight idea. Here's a pass to Branch. Branch only gets about 3 yards there.
Daniel Check.
Oh, Daniel Check makes the catch.
3-yard gain.
They look like Nate Branch out there.
I know.
Good catch by Daniel Check. 3-yard gain.
This game
7 to go.
Oh.
And that clock's running.
Yeah.
They will snap at about the 4-minute mark. Keep the ball rolling.
Let's see what they decide to do here. Empty backfield for Grant. Could see a draw definitely here now.
Looks like it, and timeout Pirates.
Might be calling. So we're going to get that delay again. But I mean, if they get a first down here, I think you could basically call this game won. And look at Drumline, going as hard as they can, just to try and keep the fans in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say I have finished 2 water bottles. Luke's finished 2. Our throats more. No, Luke's finished more than 2 water bottles.
Because this is like 2.5 water bottles.
Yeah, Luke's finished like the equivalent of 5 water bottles.
No, because I had about, I think like 3.5.
3.5 water bottles. Fair enough.
Anyway, 4 minutes on the dime. 4:00 on that bright clock located to the east of us near Virginia Lake Elementary School. 240 seconds to go. Can they do it? Luckett holding onto that ball like a baby. And he gets a yard.
That's your biggest thing right now, ball security.
Can't fumble, yeah, gotta secure that ball like you're cradling a child.
Third down.
You have to.
3rd and 6. This is a big play right here.
And this is gonna be where it gets tough. 6 yards.
Because on one hand, you run it here, and you keep that clock running, but they can call a timeout if you don't get that first down. You pass it here, you can take a few seconds off the clock, but if you throw an incomplete pass, that clock's completely stopped for them. They don't have to use the timeout.
They'll snap it with about 3:05 left on the clock.
May in the slot, getting in there a little bit late. Branch.
3 receivers on the right. Dershnaw ready to go. I think they're going to pass it. Yes, they will. Dershnaw looking. He's throwing it deep. Tyson Moore's there. Moore makes the catch.
Got it.
Moore is
in.
going. Touchdown. Pirates.
Touchdown.
Yes.
Tyson Moore. Oh, my goodness.
Been calling touchdowns for that man since he was on the freshman team. Look at him develop and score a game-sealing touchdown.
You know, last year, Luke, we had a game against Schaumburg. We were down by 6. My apologies, we were down by 7. Coach Couch looks at us and he says, Tommy, what do you want to run? And he says, give me the post to Tyson. And you know what Tyson did? Tyson won us that game. And he's going to do it right now. Tyson Moore, no, you didn't.
Oh, you gotta love that.
My goodness, Tyson Moore.
And St. Charles North students are leaving the building.
We've got 3 minutes left on the clock. Pirates up by 12 right now, looking to make it 13. Connor May on to kick the PAT. This will be his first PAT. He's kicked the kickoff, but he hasn't kicked the PAT yet. Let's see it. Let's see it, Connie. Kick is up, and it is no good.
Blocked. Good block there, but there's still 12 behind with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, fun fact about Connor May. Me and Connor May share the same driver's ed teacher. Just a little fun fact out there for everyone. Matt Rose now at Joyce's driving school. Great guy. Told me and Connor were some of his favorite kids to drive with. Connor is a super funny guy. He's great to talk to, great person. He just gotta not get his PATs blocked. And I mean, what do you think, Luke? I think that could have easily been a dagger right there. Pull out your signature Kevin Harlan. Tell him what it is.
Well, I should have said it in the moment.
You should have.
Because is this the dagger? Not that was the dagger, but
That was the dagger.
that was the dagger.
Is this the dagger? But what a play. What a throw. Grant steps up in the pocket just to deliver that to Tyson. And that was great. What a game this has been. And what a deserved win the Pirates are going to get out of this.
The adrenaline at an all-time high.
I think me and Luke hugged numerous times after that touchdown today. We were a little bit excited there.
3:01.
Now
May,
May's going to boot it away.
after getting blocked, is ready to boot it.
No one to block him this time. Let's see what he does.
That's true. Will he send another touchback?
Bang!
Nope. But a good kick. A very
Great
good kick. But an even better return.
Great return there. Out to the 37, it looks like. 36, possibly. 36. Yeah. Great return. All Pirates have to do is play one drive of defense, and that should be a win. The one thing you can't do here is give up a quick score. If you give up a quick touchdown here, you're going to be in some trouble.
.250 now. Long's still out there, along with Surges. They still want to be in this game, and it is possible. You might have jinxed it a little bit, but not if you throw short like that. I don't know what you are thinking.
Jake
Call that.
meditated the drop.
You got to go deep. I mean, you don't have the time to do
Yeah,
that.
you don't have the time. You have 2 timeouts, 2 minutes, 48 seconds.
Who cares about the stats right now? Throw it deep. You don't get it, you don't get it, but you got to put the ball deep. You can't throw it 2 yards.
Yes, you can't stay conservative with this little amount of time left.
It was honestly better that they dropped the ball there, in my
Yes.
opinion. Because he was getting like 8 yards maybe.
Now they're going to go deep.
There it is, and there you go.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Jay, they're both hurt. Actually, 12 got up.
Oh, he's got it.
He's up. J.D. Wardle laying the boom. He said, have a good night. What a hit.
Way to knock him down there. Clock's still running. They still want a chance. It's a throw to Surges. Surges with a lot of room. He's going. And that clock will stop.
Whistle's blowing. Uh-oh.
And we might have jinxed it a little bit. I don't know why.
No.
This is becoming a little bit scary.
No, we're fine. Stay positive, Luke.
2:29 now. Ball on the. What the? They moved the chains forward. That's not good at all.
Must have been a personal foul. Yep. Personal foul out of bounds. That is the last thing you want to do, and I'm sure Coach Olson is not happy about that.
And now they are very close to a touchdown with 2 timeouts. This is not good for the Pirates, but for the Stars, this is their moment to shine. Half their students already left the section.
Yeah, wow, half their students are gone. So.
But they're missing out on a potential comeback. Plum. Stutter stepping, rolling
That's
out
a
to the
hold!
left. And there's a hold
They're going
on
to get
the
that
play.
line for hands.
The clock will stop at 2:15. Holding on the offense.
Looks like a timeout was called. Oh, no, it's Pirate. That's Nate Branch. Is Nate Branch on the ground right now? Guessing it's a cramp. He's up. He's standing up. He's good. He's walking it off. That's Nate Branch. That is Nate for you. He's not going to show you that he's hurt at all. Great guy. Great person to talk to. I actually interviewed him last week after the red and white scrimmage. He said he was super proud of how the team was stepping up and how everyone, when they were called on, was making plays in practice. I mean, it showed tonight. You had some guys step up. Daniel Check had a few really good blocks coming in as an extra tight end. I mean, you just have these guys who are on your bench, and you never know how much. Tyson Moore is a backup receiver. He's a second stringer. And he just came out there and had most likely the game-sealing interception, or game-sealing touchdown catch.
Yep. Tyson Moore, like I was saying, he didn't really get many reps today, but
He made 'em count.
he just showed why he should get more. Plum. And that's a good pass there, and he'll get out of bounds. That's not what you want there. Zachary Priami making the catch, the senior. .210 on the clock. 2nd and 17.
All right, here we go. 2:10 left on the clock. I mean, this is going to be a long final 2 minutes, Luke, as it already has proven to be.
Yeah. My throat is scorched. Ethan Plum rolling out to the right side, looking for the end zone throw, and that was at least 6 feet wide of Anthony Tyremina.
Good coverage there. That was a great play by the safety. I mean, that's about as good as you can get right there. Quarterback missed him a little bit, but that's okay. Because it's still the ball is 2 minutes, 5 seconds left. Not 5 seconds off the clock. 3rd and 17.
Goodness, it's 10:06 p.m. I think the freshmen might have actually went to sleep at this point.
I think they might actually have had their bedtime.
It's almost my bedtime from this. Well, not for a Friday night, but Plum. Got to make a throw, and it's another bad throw. Almost a flag thrown there. As Jacob McDonald hit him at the last second. You could argue it's roughing the passer. And it's 4th and 17.
This is the game, Luke. Crowd on their feet. Let's see it. 4th and 17. They got to go for it. They got to get to the 3-yard line to get a first down here. It is end zone or bust, Luke. The sidelines.
Is this the dagger? Plum looking
over his head. And the Pirates are going to win week 1.
Beating all the odds, all the trash talk. The Pirates are on their voyage. They're on the right path in these last minute and 57 seconds to win.
Took it personally, and he did not let it slide, Luke. He did not.
Nate Branch receiving online hate all week from the Barstool account on St. Charles North. And he has as many touchdowns as the Stars do in total today. Would you look at that?
Nate Branch, you bad man. My goodness.
You just love to see it.
Pirates
and now,
they're gonna run a couple plays.
Now it's just time to run the ball. And ball really goes nowhere. The Stars are going to call a timeout. And I don't know why I don't just. I think you should have somebody else run for Dom right now. There's not much of an urgency.
There's not too much of a reward for for putting your best running back out there.
On the field, St. Charles North Carolina.
Big time up
And
here.
this game has been great, Luke. It's been such a good game.
Very good game. It's had me at a 160 heart rate for some of the game, not actually.
Oh, most likely.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
that's most of the game right there. As you see that St. Charles fan section start to leave, you see them all walking down.
For those who are still there, my respect.
As you can see on the top left of your screen, you've got none of the students.
There is approximately 9 left in the student section. There's about 13.
Hey,
There's 4 on the
props
left
to them.
side.
Props to them for staying.
Yep. Credits, man. It's not easy to stick through that. Dom Ball, another run. Gotta be careful. Another timeout called by the Stars.
And there's a timeout on the field. St. Charles North timeout.
All right, St. Charles North used their last timeout just now. 3rd down to 5. I'm gonna guess we're gonna go with another run here. Minute 44 left on the clock, as you can see. Cheerleaders excited. They're happy. They're coming away with a win. Can't really see the student section. The band is there, but we love the band. The band is cool.
Overcoming the incredible odds. A
Yeah.
team that beat them by a score of 24-0 last year. The Pirates are going to be a workforce this year.
It's gonna be a good year, Luke. I'm excited.
And
Camera coming back into focus here as we get Dershna. Dershna's gonna get into the gun. So it's
Dominic Ball's still out there. I don't really.
3rd and 5. You gotta ice the game here.
They're out of timeouts.
They jumped. And they jumped, and that'll seal it.
Ball game.
They jump off sides on their last chance to get a stop.
Offsides against North Stars.
Oh, it'll be 3rd and very short.
Oh,
3rd and
come
inches.
on. It was 3rd and 5.
Third and inches for the Pirates.
I might as well just QB sneak.
And this defense is going to really try and sell out for a stop here. But they're running the ball. It's going to happen. Imagine if they went ice again here. Back-to-back freeze calls, try and get them to jump again. That'd be kind of fun.
That'd be awesome.
Do it to him, Grant.
They move over Branch. Ball snap, low snap. Dershna powers through. This ball game is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've all had a great night with us. I know we've had a great night. It's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a good one. It'll be a fun one. Especially with the team playing like this against their highest ranked opponent of the season.
A couple of solid teams left on the docket. Hoffman Estate's a good one.
And when will we be back here next? 2 weeks, Glenbrook South, am I correct?
New Trier.
New Trier. New Trier coming
September
here in 2
9th,
weeks.
2 days after my birthday. I'll be 17. It's crazy knowing.
Tick and kneel for Dershna. Victory formation. I know, man. I got 3 days. It's weird, dude.
Crazies that I. Dershna hyping up the crowd.
Dershna
You would
telling
love
him to get loud.
To see it. Look at this moment. You gotta love it.
As
And
one more kneel down, and that'll be
Is
the
this
game.
the dagger?
Show him the dagger, Grant. Show him it. And they're gonna
Is
win.
it?
Yes.
See
Your final
you
score.
later.
Your final score: 26-14. Pirates over St. Charles North. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've had as good of a night as we have. It is a great day.
Final score, Pirates 26,
That'll do it for tonight's game here at Chick Anderson. The Pirates are the underdogs in this one, and they come out on top with the win. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Luke Jordan along with
Sean Adler.
See you in 2 weeks. And if you're a Palatine student, see you at Buffalo Grove next week.